OG's turn to ban.
Welcome back to the Kaameel Chicktay Dota stream. This weekend I'll be extensively covering the Manila Masters, and the first game we got up is Team NP taking on OG. Oh man, OG just coming off the back of winning a major, now playing in the Manila Masters. And I must say, in the major I was really impressed with them. I didn't actually think they had what it takes to beat VP, especially the way Virtus Pro were playing in that major. But man oh man, OG put on a monster performance. Now, forget about OG. Let's talk about Team NP for a little. They reformed, stole Palai from Team Secret. AUI is back. I mean, this is okay. He was there already. Farta's back. I mean, it's like Cloud9 all over again. We got Cloud9 2.0 here in NP. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited to see this team play. It'll be my first game casting them since the whole reform. I don't think they've played much games before that anyway. And I'm excited to see how it goes. I mean, obviously they played a couple of qualifiers, but this is the first main event. But let's look into the draft. I mean, it's all started up and ready. Team NP banned out the Warlock in the Treant first phase in their first two bans, and OG responded with the Wisp and Enchantress ban. Now that's the second ban Enchantress. That's quite an interesting ban. I'm sure. I think RE 2000 is moved back to the 4th position, so that should pretty. I mean, it's pretty scary to play against. He's sort of Enchantress, Chen. Even when he used to play support, Naga Siren was really, really well played. Then, I think, who had first pick here? OG must have had first pick if they took the Phoenix, right? And then, I'm pretty sure NP responded with Bristleback, Cuttle. And seeing that first two openers, we see why they banned out the Wisp. I'm sure that would have been a Bristleback Wisp if it was still in the pool. OG picked up the Ember Spirit right on the get-go, actually. Second pick Ember Spirit for Honor here for OG. That's quite an interesting way to do it. Obviously, not the worst way to do it either. And then NP banned out both the roamers in the next two ban. They banned out Night Stalker and Tusk. So actually, there's almost 3 roamers taken out from them right from the get-go. They took out Train Protector as well. So it's not really stuff they want to play up against. It's really interesting to see the difference between these two teams playing now compared to like some of the teams playing at Star Ladder, right? Where your priorities were like Chikiro and stuff was getting first pick, Clockwork really big priority, and these teams are doing kind of differently. I mean, Star Ladder's done and dusted. Liquid brought home the title. It's a new mirror now. I'm interested to see what hero NP go for here. Third pick. It could be an interesting hero. Could be another support hero. Could be another core. We'll just have to wait and find out.
Clockwork.
Ooh, they did go. Okay, so I was just talking about the clock. Now they went and picked it up. Clockwork is a hero who's really found popularity again, and it's good to see. Obviously, it's quite an exciting hero to watch. And I think with the shrine being taken away again, I think these like non-core offlaners, have no really other way to put it, like non-farming offlaners like Legion Commander or Abaddon, or like people who are carries in the offlane are not as popular anymore. The whole like true offlaners just sap levels in your lane, kind of back in the meta and ready to go. But Clockwork is interesting because he can be played in position 4 and in the offlane. So I'm interested to see how NP run it this time. Because I mean they do still have the Bristleback, so the Bristle could be offlane, but then like Bristle can be run offlane, safe lane, mid. It's always it's a versatile pick, I guess. Oh, you opted to pick up the Kunkka. It seems like Kunkka's actually starting to pick up popularity again. I'm really happy about that. The change to boat is quite nice. You can actually target where you wanted to go now. You don't have to be like super attacker god and have mad skills to use it, I guess. Which is kind of cool. Especially for tight situations, because you don't have to have that like perfect positioning to land a clutch boat, which is really nice. Ooh, NP picked up the Earth Spirit. Okay, I like that. I'm happy to see some love for ES again. I mean, after the nerf hammer that was dropped to it after, was it DAC or Kiev? Or both? I think it was after DAC. It wasn't really that popular. And yeah, seeing it picked again is really cool. And talking about heroes that are back in the meta, Darkseer, this slippery little mage just made it right back into the meta.
10
Again,
seconds
I mean, it's a
remaining.
really strong hero. Team seem to be first picking it, really prioritizing the Darkseer pick.
remaining.
But Ochi here luckily snag it up here in the fourth pick. I mean,
Resolve
how many
time.
nerfs have been given to Darkseer in its like Dota career? Like it's just been nerf hammer after nerf hammer. What's his name? Lacosta is joking about it at Starlighter, saying, "Oh, what's next they're gonna do to Darkseer? Give him 3 charges for vacuum the whole game." Oh man, really funny. And talking about new meta picks, the last ban Sven from Team NP. Now Sven is a hero who got a pretty huge buff this patch. I mean, his actual
10
buff
seconds
to his
remaining.
ulti that gives him strength as well is kind of good, kind of big. But I think the main thing that makes Sven viable again is just the introduction of having the 1 minute spawn intervals in the jungle again. There's just so much farm in the map, and Sven's super fast farming prowess can actually abuse that again. So it's nice to see Mr. Sven back in the meta.
10 seconds
All
remaining.
good to see. Oh, OG pick up a faceless void. That is an interesting pick.
5 seconds
That
remaining.
seems to be a carry void too. So last picking up that one position faceless void. Now this is something I haven't seen in a really long time. I'm interested to see how Mr. No-Tail plays it. It could be big. It could be big. I mean, coming into this matchup,
10 seconds
OG kind of the favorites, right? I mean, they just come off of winning the Kiev Major. So
5
yeah,
seconds
Like
remaining.
I like it. And ooh, the Doge made it right to the end of the draft. I like it. So wait, what do we have here? That's a mid bristleback and a carrier Lycan. Quite an aggressive draft here from Team NP. 2 very run at you. I'm gonna get you style of carries. I like it. I like it a lot. But I kind of like the Faceless Void pick even more now after seeing the Lycan picked up. I mean, you do have a way to control that Lycan even during his ulti. With that like hard disable through everything in the Chronosphere. I wonder how MS Buddha does against Bristleback mid. I think getting a stick or a wand is essential for Ana in the early game. Definitely.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Does Foster actually not have a compendium? That's quite sad. Community, please sponsor Mr. Foster a compendium. And the game is live. We've got an insta pause. Kinda usual in the Dota world.
Wow! Wow!
Oh man. I really like getting of it at the end in game 5. Whoop, but the game is up. It's like we got instant TPs coming out here from Fly. It's on an early observer word. But oh, I don't know how the smokes didn't break there. They walk so close to each other. Oh, that wasn't Fly's ward. That was this Usper's ward. Paladai got a really deep ward down pretty early. I don't think he scouted out. Fly opted to pick up, put down a ward right here by the tower, scouting out the lane. And Jirax, where did he opt to put his ward? He put it right here behind. Actually does block out the smoke camp, so taking away that smoke camp pulls. And turning to Envy, trying to give some vision or something here. He pings it out. Who pinged it out? Yeah, they pinged it out. They know the Kunka's there. This is an interesting ward by the Dire. I think they blocked out their own camp. I'm not sure if they wanna maybe contest the Darkseer or something, trying to farm those camps or pull those camps as well. That's an interesting ward. You don't see that all too often. But other than the sneaky warding that's going down, no real shaky shenanigans going down for level 1 rune fights or anything like that. So far, at least. I'm sure S4 is just gonna run at them. EA Sama here and try to steal his rune. Jirak is in the area. He's level Torrent level 1. They can actually steal this rune from EA Sama. Torrent's gonna get thrown out. EE dodges it, but S4 gets to pick up the rune. So that's a 3 rune to 1 trade for good old OG. They just won the rune wars. GG. Game is lost. Jokes. Because it's interesting to see how they play this mid bristle. I see when Weehaw plays it and he goes to lane, he instantly just pops all his core stacks right from the get-go at level 1. And then he holds it at level 2, or later on he doesn't pop anymore. And you should just go back and shrine up. But now it's kind of different. And as you can see, the Bristleback already showing lane dominance, getting most of the CS here at the start. Oh, Fada actually misses that CS. But yeah, now he pushes the lane out. Ember should be able to farm it just fine. But yeah, Bristleback mid is a really strong hero. You just can't really gank it or anything like that. And if Carl's going to make rotations and whatnot for it, seems to be stacking up the jungle quite heavily, which is great. Bristleback farm stacks really fast. Also gives it that sustain with the mana chakra magic to keep him going. Obviously level 1's not going to take it. He got to illuminate. He can be farming the jungle himself. But yeah, Far having a mighty good time here in the lane so far. But Ana not having too bad time farming either. The top lane, EE Sama, farming relatively well here on the tower. I mean, Lycan's base damage is just crazy, especially with Feral Impods. Hits for more than 70 damage a shot. So farming here, creeps on the tower with the Darkseer Iron Shell pushing it in. It's not really a problem for the Lycan. MSA is not having a too bad time bot either, sitting on 4 and 5 CS. 4 last hits, 5 denies. Having a pretty good time actually. Oh, he misses that one though. Can he get the range creep? Oh, No-Till gets the last hit before MSS can deny it there. And Pi? I'm not quite sure what Pi is waiting for here. Oh, I don't know. Maybe just waiting for the rune. Standing on really funny. And as you can see, this is the 7.06 meta we're getting played on, and you can see just what a priority stacking is again. Now that you have the 1 minute spawn intervals again. Both teams doing a really good job of stacking up the jungle. As you can see. And Kotal, not just stacking, he's farming it up as well. Good life of a Kotal support. Bro, rotation is coming in your middle. They tried to roll you on Ana, but Ana should be relatively fine. Vada picks himself up with DD. I mean, they're putting a lot of pressure on the tower right from the get-go. But nothing too threatening just yet. Ana forced to pop his Phoenix off. He's got his bottle now as well. Oh man, the spam of the Bristleback is just crazy. He's got a clarity potion as well.
Oh, you want some of this? Eh?
Yeah, and he's forced to pop it now, too. Oh! Paradise in the area, he gets off the stun. Can they dive him a little more? Oh, not enough manage for the next post play. He actually did have, he had the mango, but I don't think he was that keen to dive the Emperor just yet. But Darkseer, playing pretty aggressive on EE Sama here top. S4 is in fact having the easiest time farming this game so far. Sitting at about 22 CS at the 3 minute mark, which is actually pretty insane. Bristleback sitting same CS with him, and the Void also farming pretty well himself. Oh, E-Sama. He gets taunted up. He's going to get X now as well. Can they actually kill him here? They're going to bring him back. He's taking a lot of damage from the Iron Shell. But is it enough? Can they bring down E-Sama is the question. They're going for it. They're trying. Can they bring him down? He's not taking that much damage from the Iron Shell, but that's going to be 2 Iron Shells taking him down. Is it enough damage? It's going to be more than enough damage. And that E-Sama dies for first blood. Oh, Paladin missing his stun here in the tower. And S4 and Jirak should be fine. That was quite an aggressive play from OG to get that first blood, and it seems like NP are really stoked to react to that. Pi took very long to get there, and a relatively clean first blood for the side of OG. They'll be pretty happy with that. So interesting to see how Isama levels it here. He's gone for 2 in Howl and 2 in Feral Impulse right from the get-go, not opting to level Wolves just yet. It could have to do with the Iron Shell in lane. I mean, you can't really summon Wolves against the Iron Shell. But yeah, Howl is a skill which really buffed right now. I mean, some say it's even better than a Chilling ulti, especially in the nighttime. MSS not having a too bad time in his offlane either, sitting on 19 CS at the 5-minute mark, almost got his level 5. No cores other than all the cores having a pretty good time start of this game so far. Another Zoom got some stacks here for himself as well in the jungle. Each time Flame Guy's gonna run out now, so it doesn't farm that all too efficiently. Oh man, Ana ticking down so low to those neutral creeps. He opted to just get a poor man shield, sorry, a stout shield, not opting to finish up the poor man's this game, so that's quite interesting. Usually see people really prioritize the poor man shield. But yo, action going down. Oh, no, just a stack getting contested. Nothing too serious going down in the top lane. Nemesis managed to steal the stack and get the creep wave, half the creep wave at least. Not too bad here in the off lane.
Dire's middle tower
So despite the sneaky little first blood play that OG made, it's been a relatively quiet game so far. 6 minutes, no real rotations coming out from anybody. I mean, Pi tried with the Earth Spirit in the middle lane, but nothing too. Oh, that was really a nice rune snipe by Ana. But Vata, he's mad. He's gonna charge him down. He's got a haste bottle up too. Ana could be falling down here. He's got his level 6. Oh, he's baiting here. Pretty strong. Can we dive? Oh, sorry. Can Vata dive harder? No, he can't. He's gonna farm back up with haste rune. Ana's gonna bottle up too. Got 8 stick charges as well. Sorry, 1 charge just now, so he should be alright. And the Flame Guard does relatively little to the Bristleback. Oh, Osprey's gonna roll in now as well. Can they bring down Ana? They get off the stun. Illuminate coming out now too. They're gonna pop it down. Oh, massive chrono coming out from No-Tail. But can he bring anybody down is the question. Pi getting bashed up now. Is it enough damage? Pi does fall. He's the only one to fall so far. AUI could be in trouble. No-Tail's gonna charge him now. Can he get the RNG bash? He does get the bash off. Can he bring him down now? AUI mad movement speed, and I think he's fine. And good old Brustlebark, he's still standing in the area. Can he bring on G-Rex? Fada's diving really deep right now. He's gonna go for this, and he does get the kill. So it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Just the support's falling. Ana zips back in, but can they bring down the big scary Bristleback out of Fata? Noodle's in the area still. Fata, he could be in trouble here. Oh, he's gonna get a double kill. He's gonna want himself. He's gonna pop it. Ana dropping down. No, double kill for Fata. Fata, is he gonna drop? He does drop in the end to No-Tail. But whoa, Bristleback doing manly things and getting manly rewards. Feels good, man. Let's look at the gold graph from that fight. It's kind of even, I think. 2 supports for 2 cores there. Sorry, 2 supports for 2 mids there. And AUI going to get a nice sum of levels, actually. Oh, 3 CS here in the mid lane. AUI is actually doing a damn good job of farming on his cartels this game. That was a great fight, actually, start of the game. So good. MSS, yes, to join the fray in all this action so far. 8 minutes, he's been sitting relatively chilling out here in his lane. And he's got his level 6 now, so he should be making rotations pretty soon. And he's going to TP up to the top lane. They're trying to make a play on Iisama again. Ana TPing in here. MSS here in the area too. Can Iisama survive this? He's turned into a dog. Can he run away in time? He does. MSS gets off the cogs. He's not on the tower though. Ana taking up quite a lot. But Ana should fall here. MSS gets the kill on Ana, and Ana falls on the Emma Spirit. While that's going on, Fada's still playing super aggressive here in the middle lane. Paladin running down. Fada charging him down. Can they bring down G-Rex? Oh, that's an easy kill on G-Rex with all that damage coming out. And No-Tail TP is back into the middle lane. He's playing a really active role on his Void. Can he bring down Fata? Can Fata bring him down is actually the question. Hey, sacking up the nasal goo. Core stacks popping. He's got the time walk, but it's only level 1. In fact, he opted max bash. Can they bring him down? Up. No-Tail's gonna time walk out. He should be fine. Now, S4 joining the fray here as well. Can they bring him? Can they bring anybody down though? There's Bristleback. So much pressure so early on. And that torrent, just a blind miss. Lycan still no levels or points in Howl, so I don't know how fast he pushes on the tower. And it seems like Isama is going straight for an armlet this game. I'm not sure if he's going to go back for the MOM, but I kind of I like the armlet a lot on the Lycan.
That's for me.
Fly, he's just like, alright team, making space for me. I can get my levels, get my level 6, which is actually really good. He's going to probably get his 6 now before 10. His core's really making space for him. And Nito going for an interesting build this game. He's got a when Treads maxing his bash and 2 levels in time dilation instead of maxing his time walk. Not something I often see. Usually see people skip the time dilation in early levels and max the bash and the time walk. Must be a good reason he maxed the bash and I started the time dilation though. And he's got a ring of health and a star shield too. So I'm interested to see. He might just go for the Vanguard here. Well, let's see how he goes. I mean, he had the Battle Fury shift queued up at the start, right? I don't think you go Battle Fury though. I doubt it. And Honor, he's not the most farm hero at the map at the moment. Actually, he's actually pretty poor, sitting at only 2.6k net worth as opposed to his monster Bristleback sitting at 4.8. His counterpart. But yeah, he seems to be going back for his Aquila, probably into TP boots. Isama popping the hull again, and whoop, actually it's really going down bot. They bring down fly on the Phoenix. They're going for No-Tail now too. Can they bring him down? Oh, he blocks up the Clockwork hook shot, but No-Tail falls there in the end. So all well and fine for NP, and this Bristleback is a steamroller now. Fata sitting 4-1 and 1, 10 minutes in, and he's putting a hell of a lot of pressure on the map. He's finished up his Vanguard now for the 11-minute mark, and despite the nerfs to Solar Crest, he seems to be going for one anyway, which is pretty good to see. Oh, Envy, he pops his shapeshift. Not quite sure for what, but he popped it. Yeah, he's gonna run away. Go farm neutrals with it. All good. Just 120 seconds of cooldown for that. Oh, Anna's gonna zip in here. Can he bring down Pi actually? Pi gets a nice silence off and he's gonna roll out. He's relatively okay. And Pi, he's sitting at just a couple of XP off his 6. And with the tome, he is gonna hit his level 6. So, the supports of the side of NP not having a bad time this game by any means. Obviously, Mr. Aoi on these Cottles farming up really nice. And he's almost gonna have his first component of his Ags after farming this camp right here. Oh man, that question mark deny is actually so tilting. Feels good, man. Oh, they get off the torrent here on internal NP. Are they gonna pop the X yet? Oh, they commit the vacuum wall. Sorry, the wall there too. They're gonna X him back into the wall. He's gonna get walled up. And they bring down the Lycan relatively easy there. I mean, they committed quite a bit for that. They committed the wall. But not the worst thing early in the game now. No-Tail under pressure here again. Fata chasing him down. But No-Tail seems fine. Oh, never mind. Fata, he's committing for this. He's gonna pop the core stacks. He's going for this time dilation, gets popped, which is really good against the Void. Time ticking. It's all good. It's all fine. Fata putting super amounts of pressure on this map. Oh, it looks like No-Tail actually is going for the Battle Fury. Finish up his Perseverance. And he might just be going for it. Now, S4's in the area. Fata could be in trouble. No-Tail's here. He got the Chrono. He chronos up the Bristleback. Would do that have enough damage to kill him? Oh, Fata's Ana zips right to the other end. Oh, but Pi's gonna roll in. He pops the ulti. Fata dropping down low. Flies the first one to fall. MSS on his kill spree. Can they bring down Fata? They do bring down Fata. So that's a massive kill for the side of OG. Now, can they get more? Palai could be in trouble here. They're going for him. Iron Child onto the face of the Void. They get off the torrent on two kills going the way of OG now. That is a big fight. They managed to kill down the Bristleback, and that is the big kill. On a killing spree, and he's just a Bristleback. I was questioning whether they're gonna get that kill with the Chrono, but Ana did a really good job of zipping past the Chrono with his his Remnant, and they managed to get the kill in the end. Really nice play from OG. Whoa, Ana managed to get a solo kill here on AUI in the bottom lane. That is pretty impressive. So he can kind of catch up on his Ember getting kills like that. And despite the rough lane, he's sitting just 500 gold off his full BOT, so not in a bad place right now. S4 is in fact the most farmed hero on the map, sitting at 6.5k net worth, about 700 gold ahead of the Bristleback, finished up a full mech and going for what seems to be going for a 4-star next. So he's in a really good place right now. But does not look like NP want to stop the aggression. They're gathering up here in the middle lane. Even Sama rotating here, and they want to take this middle tower. No-Tail doesn't have Chrono available, and they should probably be able to see just the tower up. They should just bait the Bristleback and go for this. Are they gonna do that? Fata popping the close, putting the pressure on No-Tail. Oh, big hook in from MSS. Paladai here too, rolling in. Ember Ana gets a good back. Oh, massive vacuum wall coming out from from S4. Vacuum draw. Oh my god.
Radiant's middle tower.
He's somehow gonna fall here as well. Can they bring him down? Need to bring him down. That is insane. Vacuum wall into Kunka boat there. 4-man vacuum wall. S4, calm down. Such a good play. That is a massive team fight for the side of OG. They really got a lot of that, and man, S4 played really well there. Ana gets a 2-man change, and then S4 immediately follows it up with a vacuum into massive wall, with the Kunka boat following it up. That was great team fight execution coming out from OG, and they did all that without even committing the chrono. So they're good to go if they want to fight again. But just doing a good job of farming up these stacks now too. And Farah's going to be pretty close to finishing up his full solar crest now as well. That'll help him. That'll help him be a good little buff to the bristleback. But oh, both getting committed here on Paladai. They pop the X. Ana coming in hot too. Can they get the chains off? They don't get the chains off. Pai's going to try the TP out. Can they bring him down? In fact, though, oh, I think that's going to actually work, and Pai is fine. That's a nice little play. But oh, Envy could be in trouble. The Chronosphere is committed. Can they bring him down? Fly gets chronoed up too. He walks into Chrono. But is it enough damage to bring down his own Envy? Oh, hookshot gets popped now too. Can they bring down? Oh, Fly could be in trouble. He doesn't have egg available. And Envy, is he going to survive? He will survive. That is... They committed a lot for Eternal Envy there. And Envy's going to walk away with his life. So that's a pretty big...
Radiant's middle
Pretty big
tower
saves
is
coming out
under
here from
attack.
MSS. Vata gets the Invis rune. Gonna do some scouty little things. Ana forces Poppy Shrine. And he's got a Blink Dagger and a Maelstrom Shift queued up next. Not opting to buy a Veil this game. Quite interesting. And Vata, he's just gonna walk straight into the Rosh pit. Can he actually solo take the Roshan? What is he doing? Is he baiting it? I'm not quite sure.
Dire's top
Quite a
tower
bold
is
move.
under
Just walking
attack.
straight into the pit. I kinda like it. Manly man plays. S4 completed up his 4 stuff now and still, by quite a margin, the most farmed hero on the map. I can yet to hit his level 2 ult yet, so hopefully he can get that sometime soon. Hopefully before the next engagement. Vata still chilling out, farming up, trying to get his next item, going for a blade mill. And the pace of the game kind of slowed down a bit. Face the Void kind of waiting for his ulti before maybe OG want to take the next team fight.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But even with all these big team fight ultimates that OG have, it's like no guarantee that they win the fight. I mean, NP have really slippery heroes right now, pretty tanky ones too. And these team fights have been pretty exciting so far. Interesting to see how the next one goes. Who's going to be taking initiative to take the next fight? OG do have all the ultimates online pretty shortly. Just waiting for the Void Chronosphere in 15 seconds. And man, No-Tail fully committed for it. He actually bought a Battle Fury and Void. I don't know when last I saw this,
Dire's middle
but I kind of
tower
like it.
is under attack.
It's a new interesting way to play Dota. Always good to see. That's why we love Team NP, right? They just got new fancy ways to play, to do the things. So far. Oh, Ana making the plays here. Gets the chain off of Paladin. Bolt is getting committed now as well. Can they bring down Pi? He's gonna get X back into the thing, but Pi's still fine. Oh, I say that, but he gets. Oh, that is a really nice play from Ana. He got the chains off, and it's more than enough damage to bring down Fly. Sorry, Pi. Fly. We're gonna get the X off now onto Fata too, but do you have enough damage to bring down the Bristleback? I do not think so. Not even gonna try for that. Ana with the Arcane Rune. Gonna TP out, leave a Remnant mid. No, his farm is catching up relatively quickly. I mean, he's getting a lot of kills, making a lot of plays on this Ember so far, and he opted to go for Blink first. That's quite an interesting build. Really aggressive TP boots into Blink. Kinda like it, he's been working out so far. Hadn't needed any other more damage other than the spell, what his spells provide. And I guess what having an Iron Shell and things like that, he doesn't really need all that much to be effective. Isama, interested to see what he goes for next. He has a BKB shift queued up. I mean, despite playing Lycan, he's not farming up all that fast. Not having the easiest time on the Lycan so far, Isama. It looks like OG actually want to make a play for this tower. Seems like S4's rotating in here as well. All these heroes are gathering up. Farter does have a TP available, so I'm sure he'll come back when the fight starts. But that's the beauty of Coddle. He does a great job of just like stopping these slow sieges, what they illuminate. And AUI is actually having a great time farming this game. Halfway through his Ags. They're in pretty good space right now. And I wonder just like what kind of timing NP are gonna hit. Like they put a lot of pressure on early, but after OG won one or two team fights, they've really got the advantage in the game so far. And I feel like OG's lineup does scale a lot better. But maybe just maybe NP hit like a sort of timing window where they can just like stomp over OG. Notel did go for like a very greedy Battle Fury build. Doesn't do all that much in these team fights. But the tier 1 tower might actually fall now. Can Notel bring it down? Fatag, he gets chained up. Is it enough? They're gonna bring down the tower. Not looking to go too much more. Notel still does have a chrono available. But nobody wants to talk about anything just yet. Someone's getting recalled up. Someone getting recalled up here, and that is pretty good recall. Ana charging in hot here. He's still looking for the dog actually. Oh, Jirax dropping down that boat to farm creeps. Feels good, man. That's a lot of CS he got from that. Hashtag worth. And boat cooldown so quick actually. Level 60 seconds at level 1. Even the level 1 is pretty quick. Short CD. Farah now, finish up his trades. He's going for BKB next. So he cancelled the blade mail and going for the BKB instead. How much does BKB stop this game? Phoenix eggs, egg, Supernova pops through BKB, stuns through BKB, Chronosphere goes through BKB. Kind of stops a lot of Ember Spirit's magic damage to BKB. And Darkseer, you can't get back him through BKB. So it's kind of a must this game. Kind of doesn't do all that much this game. I feel like that's a lot of cases with BKB, especially in the pro scene. They always sort of pick something that's disable or just good team fight control through BKB, be it the Phoenix ulti, the tree, root, something like that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And OG are actually just sieging on this tier 2. Like, doesn't look like NP even want to defend this. And they're just going to get a relatively free tier 2 tower here in the middle lane. OG, Mr. Notel, getting the last hit on it too. He's got a completed Vlads now as well. So this Battle Fury is actually paying off. He's farming super fast right now. He's got a completed Vlads and he seems to be waiting for Manta up next. So kind of the standard like Vlads into Manta style build on Void just with the addition of the Battle Fury. It's kind of working out so far. I mean, he's getting the space to farm. Why not? Talking about space to farm, in the short amount of time that this game's been going on, all the staticness is kind of going on from the side of NP. Farah's doing a good job of keeping up in farm as well. He's sitting at the top of net worth. He's relatively close to his BKB. I mean, he's farming up pretty damn fast this game. Oh, Sama gets picked off here in the bottom side of the map. That's dead number 4 for E. He's not having an easy game by any means. Still pretty far from his BKB. Less than 1,000 gold actually. But I don't know if it's enough. Will he be able to do enough damage with the BKB on in fights? We'll just have to wait and see. Ooh, this is another interesting build I'm seeing coming out from the side of OG. Looks like Ana's going to be going for Radiance on his Ember Spirit. That's quite an interesting build. I know people were liking the Radiance when the sort of magic damage build just came out on Ember Spirit and people were doing it. But I haven't seen one in a pro game in a really long time, so interesting to see how it works out for Ana this game. But I mean, OG are pretty far ahead here at the 25-minute mark, so it definitely can work. Lycan already having a hard time, and then the miss from the Radiance. Yeah, might be it's a really hard game to play Lycan, yeah. For sure. Summer not having the easiest game, man. People just want to shut him down. I know they'll finish us up his Yasha here in the Void. T-Rex doing the good old X marks the spot, farm the creep wave, keep it safe, you know what I mean. Fly is almost hitting his level 2 ulti on the Phoenix, and that's a considerable buff from level 1 ulti to level 2 ulti on the Phoenix for sure. That'll be pretty big for them in the team fights. But yeah, Fly hasn't really had a problem getting off these supernovas regardless. We haven't seen some team fight action for quite a while in this game. It's been pretty static. NP just trying to avoid fights, it seems, thus far this game. I think when OG have their ultimates up, it's really hard actually for NP to take these fights.
Wow!
Oh, the spam in the pause. It looks like OG want to start sieging up the next tier 2 tower. Will NP actually try to defend us is the question. They seem to be gathering, but are going to smoke up. They're going to smoke up. Someone not there to be in the smoke. But interested to see how this fight goes for NP. Can actually take it. No deal, sieging up this tower, and I think OG sensed something is up. No hero showing on the map, and they're just going to back out. Ana still farming in the bottom lane, and he's committed. He's bought the relic. Oh, NP still looking for a hero. But are they going to find anybody? I don't think so. Now I'm going to pick himself up a haste rune. That's pretty nice. Always a good addition to have an Ember Spirit. And he's really not far off this Radiance. So OG heroes are farming really well. I mean, Farah is at the top of the net worth charts here in the game, but followed by him is 3 OG heroes that are sitting right on his ass. And like, I mean, Farah's a little bit ahead, but like, I don't think he's ahead enough for Bristleback standards, especially as your middle laner. But NP gonna pop another smoke. They're gonna bait your Farah in the middle lane. They might catch on Flyer. They do. They get the hook shot from MSS. Can they bring him down? He's silenced up. Fly. Oh, but Chrono gets committed here on AUI in the backside. And Fly, I managed to get off the supernova. Vacuum wall getting dropped now as well. Who's gonna fall? Fly there. Force him to fall. AUI. Is he still standing? Nope. He's gonna fall now as well. Oh, Mashard doing its work. So 2 heroes dead for NP. 3 heroes gonna be down. MSS falls now as well. Can they get more? They do on the chase here. Farah could be in trouble. Can Noda get some RNG bashes off? He's trying to get the body blocks off. Waiting for his team to come in. Ana's gonna come in. He's gonna pop the chains. Does he pop the chains? He does pop the chains. Now Farah is gonna be in real trouble. Donotil gets off the time dilation now as well. X'd up and he's dead. 4 heroes down for NP, and that's a massive team fight for OG there. Oh man, that looked good for NP for a second there. They look to be bursting down Fly, but not quick enough, and he gets a supernova off, and that fight is a disaster from them. Again, S4 managing to get off the big back walls. That's a very impressive fight from OG, and this has been an impressive, solid game from them so far. They're going to pick up the Roshan as well, and not much NP can actually do with this about that. Isama, he had his BKB in the last fight, and okay, let him survive, but really, this is what we're questioning, right? Armlet into BKB, does he have enough damage to kill down any of these OG heroes? And it wasn't enough in the last fight. How fast can he get to his next item is the question. He seems to be going for a Solar Crest next, and that'll really help his damage output. Even make him a little bit more survivable when it's not when the Shine debuff isn't on. But this game, it's a really solid game one from OG so far. And the team fight execution has just been on point so far. Really good. S4 is still farming really well. 5-0 and 7. He's been having a monster game. Completed Blink Dagger, 4 staff, and GG boots available. And they gave the Aegis to Ana. And with this like Radiance build, Radiance Blink, he can just go ham with this Aegis. I mean, this is the kind of games you want to be having on the Ember, right? Just like free reign to do what you want, like having such big team fight, having the Guardian Grief to back you up, and oh, Ana's going into the top lane. He's gonna try bring down Pi AC. Oh no, he's on the farm up.
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
There's a pause, please, chat wheel. I didn't know that. It's pretty cool. I think it was popped by mistake though. Oh, hookshot coming up from MSS, but do they have anything to follow up? Pi's in the area, get the silence off of Ana. If they can bring down this Aegis, that would be pretty big for them. They commit the ulti, and they do bring down Ana's Aegis. Does he have his remnant away? I don't think he does. Can he bring down? No. Second time is the question. Oh, he does have a remnant out.
Dire's
He's
bottom
fine.
tower is under
All
attack.
good. That didn't come out too much. I guess they committed 3 ultis there. Hookshot, magnetize, and the shapeshift to get down the Aegis. But
Dire's bottom
when you're this
tower
far behind, you gotta do what you gotta do, am I right? But in saying that, OG, they just bring down the tower, and this could be high ground. I mean, they don't have magnetize, they don't have shapeshift, they don't even have hookshot for this high ground defense. Shapeshift, so 60-second cooldown, magnetize, similar story. Isama getting bashed up here. They're gonna go to Chrono for him. I mean, that BKB is doing nothing. Chrono, Sunray coming out. Ana in the backline, trying to guide everybody up. No-tail pretty deep, but Isama surviving there. That's pretty big. At least he's still alive. He has his life. And that's Chronosphere committed, so NP could be in shape to take a fight right now. Once the Lycan ulti is back up and Magnetize is ready. Oh, MSS gets up a nice hook shot here onto the Phoenix, and they bring down Fly on the bird. Nice little pickup for Team NP. And how much gold did I get from one pickoff? I mean, okay, they get 600-ish gold from that network swing. Not all that much, considering how far behind they actually are.
tower is under attack.
Isama are going to be pretty close to finishing up the Solar Crest.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Ana going for a Lincoln Sphere next up, and he's going to have that relatively quickly.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Noto finished up his Mantis style, and he seems to be going for an MKB next. Pretty good item against all these Solar Crests coming out from NP. It looks like Fata wants to buy a Radiance himself. Radiance Bristleback. Now this is something I haven't seen in a while either. It's pretty interesting. I mean, he does have a spell lifesteal talent now too. I wonder if you actually take the 10% spell lifesteal instead of the attack speed at level 20. I mean, if you're buying a Radiance, it seems pretty viable. The Chronos will be back up for first side of OG. Yeah, right just a second actually. The minute I brought it up. So I don't know what the play is here for NP. Are they just gonna wait and try to defend the high ground like they have been doing? Or they're actually gonna try be on the proactive, try to take a smoke fight again. But talking about smoke fight, OG are all smoked up. They're gonna find AUI here, they get the X off, they get it thrown off, both getting committed to. AUI is gonna get destroyed here. So they're gonna be without a cutoff for about 45 seconds now. Looks like they want to go for more. Is this the window for OG to push high ground? Or yeah, they don't look to be too much of a rush, and they don't need to be in a rush. I mean, they line up is the team that scales better into the late game, I would say. So no rush from OG to really force the issue of high ground thus far. But they are gathering up mid. Mid probably the hardest lane to push with the change to the shrines now in the new patch. They get the X off. Ana doing the chip damage. Oh, both getting committed now as well. Is he gonna hit? Oh my god! They actually burst down Pilot out from the low ground. That is a pretty damn nice play from OG there. Both into the Ember Spirit, Flatter first. And even Darkseer vacuum committed there. That's quite a sneaky play from OG actually.
Dire's bottom tower.
Ana blinking onto the high ground. He's just gonna do Ana things, siege up this tower. Ember Spirit not the best tower hitter, but he does a pretty good job of it so far. And he committed for Lincolns, but actually Nasal Goo is probably one of the best spells to just proc that Lincolns. Ana's just literally split pushing all 3 lanes right now, going from bot to mid to top. And nothing really NP can do to guide him up. They try to get the mana leak off, but Lincoln Sphere blocks it off. And I feel like this is the calm before the storm. OG putting a lot of pressure on these lanes, and they're just waiting to commit. They have all the ultimates available, and they really could win a big fight right now. Ana blinking back into the high ground with the X. They're gonna pop the Taunt, they're gonna pop the boat. AY, is he gonna fall again? He does fall again. And they just committed both for that. Definitely worth the Coddle is dead. And E-Sama doing E-Sama things here in the backline, trying to bring down Fly. Can he bring it down? He does bring it down, so that's a nice little pickup inside of NP. Can they get more though is the question. Oh, nice double hero Chrono coming out from no tail. Bremner gonna get popped too. Can they bring on E-Sama time? Big vacuum coming out from oh, 3 heroes dropping down so low here for the side of NP. E-Sama down. Fara gonna drop now too. That's both the cores dead for the side of NP. 4 heroes down. And yet again, great team out execution from OG there. Oh man, these chat wheels things are so good, and GG scored. That's a nice little attempt there from E-Sama to get the backline there, pick off the Phoenix as fast as they can. But OG, man, playing such a solid game 1 here. And that's the first game. See you guys in the next round. Okay, not in the next round, in the next game. Game 2 will be up pretty shortly. I'll see how it goes from there.
Reserve time. OG's turn to pick.
Welcome back to the game 2 of this best of 3 series here in the opening round of Manila Masters. OG with a very convincing win in the first game, playing a really heavy team fight lineup and just outplaying and outmaneuvering Team NP in the first game. Their team fight was just too strong. I feel like NP just lost one fight in the early game where the Lycan and stuff died, and it kind of just swindled out of control. But I'm interested to see what NP bring to the table this time. And OG open up with the Darks here right from the get-go this time. I mean, you got picked up in a 4th pick last phase in the last game, and man oh man, S4 was super effective on the hero. But yeah, NP picked up the Train Protector first pick as well. And Anna bringing out those respect bands. First ban Ember Spirit coming out from NP as well. So props to him. And from OG, at the side of OG in the band department, we got the same 2 bands. Worst ban and In Charge was taken out right from the get-go. In fact, NP dropped 2 respect bands. They banned out Anna's Ember Spirit, and they banned out Ajirax's Conquer. And OG pick up the Jakiro. So that's a hero who's been really popular so far in the 7.06 meta. And I've been like to seeing he had a really strong showing at Starlighter, and nice to see him picked up here in Manila as well.
5 seconds remaining.
Needs assassin.
OG's turn to
That's an interesting pick. Picking up Nyx here in the second pick after you have a Train Protector, you're picking up like 2 invis heroes right from the get-go. Interesting way to do it. Nyx Assassin, quite a nice hero actually. Pretty good against the Jakiro as well. Mana Burn doing a lot to these high intel heroes. You can pop a Spike Carapace on him, and like at any point you just get him stunned up. Nyx Assassin is just Nyx Assassin, all-around strong hero.
10 seconds remaining.
OG banning out the Death Prophet, that's quite an interesting ban. And pretty good ban too, especially like if you play the way OG do with this like consistent big team fights. I think it's a good ban because like Death Prophet is like it's an easy way to secure a team fight when you press R and you just do like mad amounts of damage in team fights. Really strong hero, and I like the ban from OG. Nobody likes playing against Death Prophet, man. NP still contemplating this 3rd ban. Most likely taking out a core here. But interested to see what they go for. Or rather opt to take out. Oh, they banned out the Faceless Void again. Well, they're just taking out whole of OG's last draft. That's quite funny. I could very well see Void working in OG's lineup yet again. I mean, Jakiro's pretty good with the Chronosphere. You can throw down
Radiant
Macropire,
team ban.
all your other spells. Dual Breath got an insane range now too. And the Void was, pretty damn strong last game. No-Tail got some monster good Chronos off. And OG banned out the Medusa, so taking out the good old EE Sama
10
Medusa.
seconds remaining.
I wonder if he'll still play it. I mean, Fata plays in the
5
middle lane now.
seconds remaining.
When he played it, he usually played mid.
Reserve time.
And NP take out the Lycan themselves
OG's
now.
Turn to pick.
Which is a good ban, especially considering OG have a Jakiro.
Dusk.
That would make their push like super fast.
Radiant team pick.
And oh, OG pick up a Tusk. As a hero, I like quite a bit right now. I feel like with the nerfs to all the other roaming heroes like Monkey King, like Earth Spirit, I think Tusk is actually a really viable hero right now and really
10
strong.
seconds remaining.
Kind of good at Darkseer, Iron Shell too. So I like the pick from
5
OG a lot.
seconds remaining.
Weaver.
And NPs respond with the
OG's
Weaver pick.
turn to pick.
Kind of a good hero. Tusk, obviously, kind of nice disable with the Snowball and the Walrus Punch, but like Weaver not the easiest hero to kill with Tusk's skill set, or even with Jakiro's for that matter.
10 seconds remaining.
Like not the easiest thing to get a good Ice Path off on Weaver to like slow him down.
5 seconds remaining.
So NP picking up three three picks and 3 Invis heroes in all those picks. That's quite interesting. I wonder if this is like intentional. This seems like a classic EE Sama strat going on here, like all inverse strat. But I wonder if this is Weaver in the core role, or will it be like more like a 4-position Weaver? I think it will be a carry Weaver on EE Sama, but we'll just have to wait and find out. Oh, Gina, interested to see what carry mid they go for you in the 4th pick. I feel like this draft from Team NP is it's a lot easier to just like get up and fight with as opposed to the last one. I mean, not that the last draft was a bad draft or anything, but I think maybe this one can team fight a little bit better. I'm not sure. And they got the big team fight ultimate with the Treant Overgrowth. Nyx and Weaver both very slippery heroes. And OG pick up the
Radiant
Chaos
team
Knight.
pick.
That is an interesting pick. I saw a Vega pick it up in Star Ladder. Wasn't too effective, but I mean that had a lot to do with SCCC in that series playing a monster game of Queen of Pain.
10
He was
seconds
dodging
remaining.
like Chaos Bolts and stuff during team fights
5
with his
seconds
blink, so
remaining.
he played a really good game, and I'm interested to see how actually OG run this Chaos Knight and how effective No-Tail is on it.
Bat Rider.
And NP pick up the Bat Rider. Also hero I saw picked up quite a bit at the Star Ladder, and it was actually picked up in response to a Chaos Knight pick as well at the time, so it seemed like a similar strategy to just try pressure that Chaos Knight in lane. Like, I mean, Chaos Knight doesn't have the best farming
10
potential in
seconds
jungle and such,
remaining.
so his early game lane farm is really
5
important.
seconds remaining. Reserve time. 10 seconds.
Now, OG gonna be looking for their last ban here. I'm pretty sure we'll see like a very strong mid core kind of banned out, and there we go, Storm Spirit banned out.
Radiant team ban.
Oh, but Sama, you picked the Bat Rider. How are you gonna deal with the all inverse strat now, Kappa? And NP ban out the Dragon Knight.
Radiant team pick. Puck.
Oh, they picked up a Puck. That's an interesting pick,
OG's
and we get to see
turn
good
to
old classic Fata Puck. All right, I'm pretty excited. He's probably one of the better Pucks in the Pro Dota scene, and always a good performance when you watch him play it. This is a very early game oriented draft here from Team NP. Puck, Weaver, both cores that can fight very early on. Treant Protector, once he gets to level 6, provides a large amount of disable during team fights. And then,
Reserve time.
oh wait, I didn't actually notice. I think that's
Assassin.
is that a 4-position Bat Rider? Or 4-position Nyx Assassin? Okay, so it's a Paladin and Nyx Assassin. That's a 4-position Nyx. That is an interesting way to do it. 4-position Nyx seems to be coming back slowly but surely into the meta. So that's interesting. I kind of like that because now you can pick Nyx Assassin and run him in 2 roles. Which, I mean, you could always do, but it seems like a more meta-accepting thing that you can run him both 3 and 4 now. And OG last pick up the Templar Assassin. Hero Anna quite likes to play quite a lot. And it's a really good matchup against the Puck in lane as well. Not the greatest hero to pick into a Batrider. But like other than Batrider, they don't have much ways to disrupt Anna's refraction charges this game.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'm quite liking OG's draft again here in game 2. I think that that whole run at you aspect of the Chaos Knight and Tusk is something that could be pretty interesting to watch this game. I mean, you can have a Darkseid enabling both those 2 heroes at some point too, and I think it's just the amount of like chase and pure kill potential from those 2 heroes is just crazy in the early parts of the game, and even it's getting to the later parts. Interesting from Team NP. I mean, out of all the heroes they respect banned from the last game to this game, they didn't actually ban out S4's Darkseid, which I thought was a integral part of OG winning that last game. Now, Jirax with a quick TP here to the shrine, looking for that quick award. He didn't pop the smoke. He's just walking in dry. Paladin did actually pop a smoke. Did you like it all last game? Mr. Farah's asking. Nutil says no. And the chat wheel's getting spammed again. Farah actually did manage to drop down his ward. Quite a deep ward here. Doesn't give all that much vision. But I don't think it'll get de-warded, so they'll have vision for quite some time in the early stages of this game. In the top lane, Radiant dropped down a ward. Does it actually block out the smoke camp? It does block out the smoke camp, so nice ward coming out here. And it seems like Nutil's he's walked to the off lane. Are they actually going to aggressive try this? And I actually kind of like that. Oh, what am I saying? This is the dire safe lane. Looks like they're rotating. They don't want to make a smoke play or something together as a team from level 1, and they do. They have a really strong level 1 team fight. Can they find somebody out? Eternal Envy waiting here on the high ground. He could be the hero to find, or he could make it away with the slippery Sakuchi. No-tail smoke is gonna pop. They see someone, they pop the dust. They get a nice little ice charge coming out from Chirax. And now E-Sama. Oh, he's juking around the trees, but he's gonna fall here. Chaos Knight has bulk level 1. They get the stun off on E-Sama. And that's a relatively easy first blood for the side of OG. And first blood going the way of Fly. So it seems like S4 is gonna be playing in the top lane 1v1 matchup against the Batrider. And OG will be aggressive trying with the Jakiro, the Tusk, and the Chaos Knight here in the bottom lane. Which is what I like a lot because Batrider one of the better heroes to control Chaos Knight up in lane. And like this, OG will be putting a lot of pressure in the bottom lane. Insane kill potential with the Tusk and the Chaos Knight. Oh, AUI doing a good job of harassing your Ana here in the beginning parts of this game. And I kinda like that. I mean, we were kind of a self-sufficient hero. And it's not much the... Oh, E-Sama could be in trouble. He could die here for a second time. We're gonna get off the Sakuchi. And ooh, another great Ice Charge coming out from Jirax. And E-Sama could be in real trouble here, and he dies. First, another kill onto the Weaver. But not without a price. What just happened? NP just managed to kill Fata here in the middle lane, and they got a kill here in the top lane, so... Although bot lane is a disaster, the other 2 lanes are winning pretty convincingly. And Ana sitting on 1 CS here, having a death already, and I like the way NP are doing it this game. Really putting a lot of pressures on the middle and top lane. Not much E-Sama can do in the bottom lane though. It's a really hard lane for him to be in. Tusk plus Chaos Knight is just so much lockdown and just pure control for the Weaver. And with that early kill, Fata's going to be having a great time. I mean, usually this is a hard matchup for the puck, but I think Fata might just be in a good place to do some stuff in this matchup. We have a lot of heroes here in the bottom lane. Trees here in the area now too. So can he actually keep his Weaver safe? They're gonna start putting some damage onto No-Tail. They pop the leech seeds now as well. Can they actually bring No-Tail down? They're doing some real damage to him. Chaos Knight's tanking up quite a lot. But do they have enough damage to bring him down? No, they do not have enough damage to bring him down. But No-Tail sitting pretty damn low on the regen department. Oh, but he gets given a salve. He's fine. You know, NP actually can contest this bottom lane, and that's a really good sign of the times. T-Rex opting to make a rotation here mid, try and help Anna out. Vada playing super aggressive right now. He's gonna get stunned up, but he managed to get the jaunt away. He's fine. And this is, does he have a bottle coming in the career? Oh, he has a healing salve coming in the career, so he's fine. Up there goes the double null build, which is something a lot of players like to go on the puck, on the quap. And it's something I like a lot. It just gives you that really early right click damage. And even kind of survivability with the strength and stuff provided as well. Just does a lot. Oh, No-Tail being quite obnoxious here with his reality rift. Got his second level in it now too. Does a considerable amount of damage. Lower cooldown. And just the mana cost is much less, so it probably scales. It's a little better to level up at the beginning parts of the game. Oh, MSS trying to make plays here on S4. S4 got lots of stacks of napalm on him. Oh, but good saves here from Tusk. But this might be both of them dying now. Jirax 3 stacks of napalm on him. No-Tail here, he gets the stun off onto Pilot Die. He might be able to bring him down, but not without costing Jirax's life here as well. Oh, Jirax, is he gonna survive? But no, can No-Tail get another kill here on MSS? One more right again should be enough. No-Tail gets the, oh, he does get a kill onto the MSS on MSS's Bat Rider there. That's a nice kill for No-Tail, especially after MSS got the kill streak. It's like a little chicken strat going on there. And an action-packed game so far. And they're gonna move the Chaos Knight back up here to the safe lane and put Darkseer to face off against the Weaver here in the off lane. Jirax back here in the middle lane, and I think with this rotation, it's going to be all up to the supports to manage to get the Chaos Knights down farm here, because in a 1v1 matchup against Bat Rider, Chaos Knight not going to be able to do all that much. Oh! Who managed to pick it up? AUI managed to pick up the H-Ray, and what a hero to get it on. Now, Fly might just be the casualty, and he is going to be a casualty here. AUI doesn't look here to stop. He is going to put some pressure onto Anna here in the middle lane too. And this is an action-packed early game so far. As for doing his best to pressure ESama here in the bottom lane, and ESama, not the guy with the easiest time so far in this game. But he's got a little space now after those 2 deaths. And he'll be able to catch up slowly but surely on his Weaver. Rotations are coming here in the bottom lane. They want to try and make a play onto S4. Can they get the root into stun here on him? They might be able to kill him here, depending on where S4 stands. But S4 seems to be playing pretty damn savvy. And oh, Mana Burn getting popped onto the Darkseer. And Darkseer doesn't have a soul ring yet, so this Mana Burn is really going to hamper his time in lane. So that's NP. I really like the way they're playing the laning stage thus far. They really pick stuff to like dumpster OG in this laning stages. It's not a real dumpster so far. It's 5-4, but they're really getting the better out of this laning stage. I mean, even with shutting down the Weaver and getting 2 kills on him at the bottom time, it's a 740 net worth lead for the side of NP. Oh, so much CS there. Full creeps with that nuke from Fada. I know, actually going down top lane, MSS could be in trouble. Can they bring him down? It looks like they will be having more than enough damage to bring him down, and that's a killing spree for No-Tail. He's 4-0-1. 6 minutes in. That's a great way to start the game. Alright, so I take back my statement about NP dumpstering the early stages of the game. Fly's gonna TP up, defend his tower here, and just pull the creep wave away and get some XP for himself. Anna seems to be wanting to rotate to the jungle now as well. He's got some stacks available, so he'll be able to catch up pretty nicely here in the bushes. Oh, Fada, he gets charged up. Oh, but he got an Invis Rune and he should be more or less fine. He buffs the double man Dream Coil here. Pilot coming in the area. MSS rotating too. They get the Mana Burn off on Fly. Is it enough damage? More than enough damage. Jirax could be in trouble now too. MSS chasing him down with the Firefly. Shrine is not available just yet. And Jirax gonna be in trouble. Oh, he gets off the snowball. Anna in the area too. Oh, Jirax gets a deny to the neutrals. But Fata gets a Another kill here in the middle lane, bringing down the Chaos Knight. That's pretty massive. And oh, he gets a pause, asking for a pause as well.
Wow!
I think Fada just paused the game.
The rest of the team to
And we're back. Up and ready. Game's live. Short delay, right? XD. Right, let's see what goes up next. S4 still here in his bottom lane. His shrine is available now. So he can really kind of contest this lane. Much better. We've got a value shrine coming out here. Fada and Paladite getting their stuff. Fada put himself a clarity as well. And his stream coil will be back up in about 20 seconds. So interested to see what kind of play NP make with that. But Pai still a little way off his level 6, unfortunately. And S4 does in fact pop his shrine. He's gone Soul Ring, no boots this game. I mean, no boots Darkseid is not something really that uncommon, even through later stages of the game. Both teams have high ground wards here in their respective middle lanes, and actually similar wards going in the. Actually, no, not really. But yeah, Emesis looks to be making a rotation here. Scouts out the TA. Do they actually pop the Dream Coil? Firefly is available. They can just break these refraction charges really quickly. Can they bring down Ana? He's going to get the TP out. Do they have enough damage to bring down? The second illusory all comes out and it is enough damage to bring down Fata. Sorry, bring down Ana. That's the third death for Ana on his. Oh, sorry, second death for Ana on his Templar Assassin. And he's really not having an easy game though so far. Fata having a monster game on his puck on the contrary. AUI doing the harass here to No-Tail. Actually no, he popped the leash sheet on the creep, securing that range creep, making sure he gets that XP. And instead of Envy, he's hit his level 6 now as well. Bad Rider has not hit his level 6. He hasn't opted to level Lasso just yet, picking up his other spells first. Not the worst thing to do on Bad Rider, especially when you're not rushing your Blink Dagger. Other skills, they do quite a lot. Next Assassin still making S4's life hell. The mana bird just does actually so much provides so much value against the Darkseer. Really slows him down in lane quite considerably. They pop the trap here onto Fata, but no real follow up here available from OG just yet. Tusk is waiting and available. We'll have a TP available in about 5 seconds. And for S4, they get the stun on him. Sama seems to be diving. He has bugs available. Oh, S4 gonna TP out. Oh, and I think he's gonna be successful. And he's gone. Makes out with his life. He TPs the shrine. And he just pops himself, so he's okay. He can go back to the lane immediately. And is trying to get stuff out of the middle lane. Oh, Fata doing some real damage here to the Templar Assassin. I wonder if he popped Dream Coil, it would be enough. No, oh, he does pop it now. But if Anna's got the refraction charge ready, can he bring down Anna in time? The coil does pop. He does have the AWP available. Can he get it off in time? Oh, he misses it on Anna. And Fata's gonna make it out of his life. And OG No-Tail's making the rotation too, and he gets the kill onto Fata. That's a full kill streak going the way of No-Tail. That's a nice pick. And maybe Fata played a little too aggressive there. I don't know. But anyway, OG capitalizing on the mistake regardless. Now AUI, he could be in trouble. He gets relatively doing some real damage. He pops the overgrowth. He gets the stun off though. They're gonna make the chase here onto Aoi. There's a snowball coming on, and this is more than enough damage to bring on AUI 2000 onto the Train Protector. And it seems like No-Tail's gonna be going for Hand of Midas this game. Really like the item on Chaos Knight. He has no way to like naturally farm up, so it does quite a lot. And that hit is level 6 now as well. And we definitely look to see some rotation from him. What? Where did S4 just die? I don't know how I missed that. Feels bad, man.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And I'm finally taking out these ancient stacks. Farming it without his Blightstone even. And he's got more than enough damage to bring it down. Oh! That's quite a little clever farming trick there. You ice shot the neutrals when they're walking back, and you just hit them from behind. It's pretty cool. Oh, the Dream Coil is popped here to Jirax. 2,000 damage to both gun. He misses the silence, in fact, so Jirax gonna get the snowball off. They're gonna throw out the orb. The orb misses as well. Jirax, juke lord at the moment. And it's just an array of misspells from NP. And Jirax is actually gonna make it out with his life here. Oh, not if Emerson has anything to say about it. He's chasing down with this Firefly. The orb is coming on now as well. AUI's in area 2. Jirax gets off the double man snowball, but he's gonna fall here in the end. Ana could be in trouble now too. Oh, but Ana dodges the stun. Oh man, NP just not landing any spells at the moment. Credit to the OG players. They're doing a good job of dodging all these skill shots as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Good little sidestep from Ana there, especially. Oh, they get the lasso onto S4. Can they bring him down? They got mana ball available. They have the stun available too. They get the orb off. Stun comes on, and S4 is dead. The kills are 11 to 7 now for the side of NP. 12 minutes in, but not a lot of price. OG No Tail gets the tower last here in the bottom lane and gets the bottom tower. It's the first tower kill of the game, in fact.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Isama also slowly but surely picking up on his farm, and he seems to be going for a 4-staff right from the get-go. First item. Why is he actually buying a 4-staff this game? I mean, against the Tusk, it's really pretty good. Against Chaos Knight, not quite sure how much it does. He's making it TP8 in mid lane, he gets stunned up immediately. Chikiro doing a lot of damage to the middle tower, and oh, Isama tries to get the Naya, but doesn't get it in time. Snowball coming out onto Isama, he gets stunned up. Can he get off his ulti? Oh, he's gonna be in trouble. Can he get off the time? No, he does not get off the time. Isama is dead. MSS in the area, gets up, trying to kite up the... Oh, nice trick coming out from Farah. He gets one hero. Tusk is dead. Can he bring the no-tail as well? Dodo's gonna drop pretty damn low. Ana gets another kill. But Ana standing strong. He got the Iron Chalk. Farah could be in trouble there as well. He's gonna get the orb off. He should be fine. He gets the double man silence off. He's gonna pop the shrine now. Ana charging down with the haste rune. He's doing real damage out to Fata. Fata might actually fall here. He's gonna fall. Yeah, he gets another kill. But like that, he's gonna be in trouble. He's 3v1 here. Oh. Charge is getting popped by Jirax. Fata gets a great stun off. But can he survive? Oh, he's gonna get stunned up by Chikiro and he's gonna fall now. Ana gets a double kill. That's really big for Ana here. He is falling really far behind, and this team fight is really going to help him propel back into the game. And that's a massive goal swing in general. 1300 goal swing to the side of OG after that fight. That is big. I think if Iisama got off his time lapse there in the beginning of that fight, I think it could have been a different fight. But OG yet again with amazing team fight execution. I think Ana's contemplating whether to get the blink first or just straight up rush the Deso. I mean, he's in a stage where he can do both now pretty comfortably. After that last fight, he's pretty back on the map in terms of farm and net worth. AUI gonna do some harass damage here to him. But do they have anything to follow it up with? Punky's coming in hard. He does have a Dream Coil available. Do they want to too much here? He gets silenced onto Ana. Are they gonna commit the Dream Coil? They don't commit the Dream Coil just yet. Emi says Ana Farah gets a double Dream Coil and they pull him out with the lasso out of the Dream Coil, breaks the coil, and that's a dead Ana. Emi says tipping up top, stop No-Tail's super siege that's going on. And No-Tail seems to be going for Sanjay and Asha. Shift Kid up next. Palade chasing down Jirax. He's got the inverse. Can he get the stun off? Can he get the hit off? Seems like he will. He gets the hit off. Can he get the stun? Jirax trying to juke the stun. He gets off the shots, but not to no avail, and Jirax gonna fall here as well. Nice little pick off from NP, and NP doing a good job of like just getting the skills on the map. They're playing really aggressive, and it's really paying off. They're breaking up 500 net worth lead at the moment, breaking up to 600. Well, it's kind of iffy at the moment. The net worth graph is pretty even. I bought a ticket, so all my friends want to invite to the party. Oh, Envy gets stunned up. He's gonna get chain stunned here. Do he? Oh no, not quick enough to get the chain stun off. Envy should be fine. No, yeah, he's scouting out Ana here. The Batrider is in the area. They might be able to kill Ana here. Pilot is here too. Can they bring him down? They're waiting for the refraction charges to go. They get the hit off with the Vendetta. Get a stun off now too. As Ana gonna fall again, he is gonna fall again. That's death number 4 for Ana. Man, oh man, I love the way NP are playing Dota right now. So proactive, making so many ganks happen. This roaming like triple inverse duo trio is doing so well now. S4, he could be in trouble now. Great stun coming up from Paladin. And they're gonna get the roots off yet again. Lasso coming out on 2 on S4, and S4 is gonna die here. He does die. NP getting kills left, right, and center here on the map. Super aggressive draft, paying off super damn well. It looks like NP actually trying to siege up this tier 2 tower. Can they actually get it here? 3.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Things are all looking good. AUI scouting out here, no-tail. He sees a lot of vision. Fly is dropping like super low on HP. I mean, if NP actually want to go for this, they can. Isama, he gets lifted up. They get the root up onto no-tail. They don't want the Chikiro. They want to go straight for the Chaos Knight. MSS in the area too. They're gonna get it. They could potentially get a double kill here. No-tail gonna drop. He gets stunned up. He's gonna fall. Isama right clicks more than enough, and Fly's gonna fall here too. And it's just a steamroller from NP right now. They're just dominating OG left, right, and center. And that's just an uncharacteristic, like, I don't want to call it misplay from OG, but I don't know, they just don't seem, NP just seem to have them on the back foot right now. Really solid plays coming out from all these players from NP. They're really proactive on the map right now. But I mean, despite the kill deficit, OG really aren't that far behind in farm. Ana slowly but surely trying to finish up his Deso. No-tail's pretty damn farmed. He's already got his Yasha, got a Hand of Midas. So even with the kill deficit, it's only about a 1500 gold lead for NP. So OG don't have that much to stress about really. And in the late game, they scale much better. But let's see how he takes it from here. Isama just picked himself up a DD rune. What did Isama buy then? Did he finish up with 4 stuff? Nah, he wants a Desolator. Oh, is that a Hand of Midas he bought? Oh, he bought a Maelstrom. Alright, that's an interesting build to say the least. Build I kinda like. It's good tick damage. Like Maelstrom pop takes a little away of refraction from TA. It's good to clear up the CK illusions once he turns it into Mjolnir later on. Just magic damage pretty good against the like high armor build up with the mech and stuff coming out from the docks here. I like it. It's a very Sama thing to do. I feel like this isn't the first time he's bought Maelstrom on Weaver. But all players are coming out here in the middle lane. They get a lasso onto no-tail. Can they bring him down in time? Stun coming out now too. Oh, what, they missed the stun. A little miscoordination here from NP. But can they bring down no-tail anyway? They do bring down no-tail anyway. Now, AUI gets a massive 3-man overgrowth coming out here. Isama doing the right take damage. Firefly coming out. 3-man Creeper coming out now too. Can they bring out these heroes? They're diving under the tier 2s. Easy enough damage though. S4 dropping down low. Nice initial go. 2 heroes down. 3 heroes down. Ana still surviving. 4 heroes down for the side of OG. And triple kill for Fata. And it's so good for NP right now. So damn good. Fly doing Jakiro things. Chipping up this bar tower a little bit. Forget his team. We're getting wrecked middle. Not much he can do there anyway. His TP was it on cooldown? I don't even know. But NP, their lead is starting to rack up now. 3.5k net worth lead. And the tier 2 tower dropping alarmingly quickly to these puck right clicks. But can they get in time? The OG heroes respawning pretty damn fast. And oh, Pilot getting some great scouting. They scout him out though. Oh! Can Pi make it out of his life? He does make it out of his life. Pi is actually involved in 18 of these 23 kills on the map. That's actually pretty damn impressive. But AUI, man, I think he's definitely been the MVP of this game. He's been scouting out and providing so much to like start off these fights. He's been pretty damn great so far. Fata 10, 2, and 7 on his puck. And this is why Fata's so feared on the hero. He's just been playing like a monster so far. Oh, how he gets the courier snipe. But now this could cost him his life. He could be in trouble here. They're gonna pop Ranker Fire here. They're committing a lot for him. But MSS is coming in the area. He gets up the Dream Coil. He's trying to put Fly here onto the hill. Oh, he pulls him past the hill. Oh, you know, he puts it back up there. And Fly's stuck. He's gonna fall. Fata coming in the area now too. He gets up the Illusion Orb, bringing down Fly. And he gets the Dream Coil now onto Jirax. Can they bring him down too? They're putting down the damage. It should be more than enough to bring down Jirax. Sigil doing work. But Jirax is dead. 2 heroes dead. And AUI going for more. Hitting down S4 here between the tier 2 and tier 3. NP just got no fucks to give right now. Honestly, they just running at OG. I mean, Tree and Protector kills a courier here between 3 heroes, makes it out of his life, and provides his team with 3 kills. NP will take that any day. S4 could be in trouble here. Paladin's making a rotation. He doesn't really have that much mana. Can he get a stun off? He gets off the mana break. And E-Sama doing so much damage here with the Maelstrom. Can he bring on S4? He's gonna die for this. This is E-Sama we're talking about. He gets off the Dream Coil. I mean, sorry, the time lapse, but he's fine. Oh, but the shots comes out. This is gonna cost E-Sama his life. Oh, but lovely start coming from Paladin, saving his monster carry player. Can E-Sama make it out though? He does look like he does. Like he can. And E-Sama's more or less fine. Feels good, man. Feels good. I thought it was going to be a classic E-Sama feat there. But he's fine. He didn't die. He didn't get the kill, but he didn't die. And S4 is 0-6 on the Dark Seer this game. So at the start of the game, I questioned like, okay, like S4 did so much on the Dark Seer. Why they're not banning it out, letting the Dark Seer through the pool? But NP showing they can shut the hero down. They can shut all these heroes down.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Some spam drawing coming out of the map here from Fly in the bottom lane.
Dire's structures
It looks like
are
NP just trying to siege up this tier 2 tower that they've been trying to take for most parts of this game. Oh, Farah's gonna blink, he gets off the silence, he's gonna orb out. Oh, but oh, nice little Yosef coming out from Farah, cancelling the Chaos Knight stun. They get off a big, massive overgrowth coming out here from AUI 2000, but he could be in trouble. Dream Coil is available, 3-man Coil coming out from Farah. Do they have more to follow up this fight? And they look like they're gonna just get the hell out of here. They do not have the damage to take this fight at the moment, and Farah doing good harass here with his buck. And that's fine for NP. They got what they came for, lost no casualties, and the game is really looking really in their hands right now, really. E-Sama very nearing his Lincoln Sphere as well. That'll give him a tad more survivability, especially against the likes of the Chaos Knight. Paladin, he's his level 2 ulti now too. He's going to be scouting the jungle, trying to find S4 here. S4, good game sense, and he's just backing the hell out of here. Ana has completed his Destillator now. He seems to be going for a blink and into BKB. Might just get the BKB first, not quite sure. Oh, they find somebody in the jungle. Jirax gets caught. They do not have Coil available just yet. MSS dropping down pretty damn low to his Chaos Knight right click, but he's still surviving. Force off down to the low ground. Ana trying to chase. NP not getting any pickoffs there. But oh, I say that Farah gets a Dream Coil and he picks off Jirax here on the Tusk. Can he make it out though? Can they punish the puck? We're gonna get the Yosef off. Oh, he dodges it. What the? Oh man. Not managed to get the blink off time. He gets the orb out. Can he make it away? Farah's on the run. He's got a major kill streak here. If he dies, it could be quite a catastrophe for him right now. They drop the macro fire. They drop everything and they bring down Fata. That's a 7 kill streak going the way of S4. I just want to see how much gold OG got from that one kill. 1300 gold. Okay, not as much as I thought, but that's still a considerable amount of gold. Oh, but they get the lasso here on Ana, and they bring on Ana. He gets the refraction charge, but it does nothing in the eyes of Batrider. E-Sama clicking it down. Ana's dead. Fly. Oh, No-Tail could be in trouble too, but nice ice ball coming on from Fly, getting 3 heroes here. E-Sama, he's on the chase, but he's running into the shrine. Can he do this? Big overgrowth coming on from AUI 2000. Shrine still hasn't been popped. Can they bring on No-Tail in time? They get the hit off. No-Tail falls. MSS, he could be in trouble now too, but nope, he's fine. Fly, he's incinerated. Oh. NP are just unstoppable right now. S4, he could be in trouble. They're chasing him down. Paladin, oh, he gets off the spike carapace. 4 heroes down, and Jirax, the only one from OG, making out with his life. And NP just look incredibly strong this game. They run at you lineup. He's been working left, right, and center. Paladin pops the solo shrine use here. Can afford to do that. Farah, he seems to be going for a Lincoln Sphere as well. Just to give you that form, like, I don't know, just not letting the Chaos Knight lock you down is like a really big part. Because I think that's the only way these slippery heroes die this game is like, if Puck get hit by like a 4-second stun from Chaos Knight, or if the Weaver gets like hit by a 4-second stun from Chaos Knight. Like the only way these two heroes actually die this game. Like Ana, he's got his Deso, but he's just not managing to do enough damage like through all the kite from Team NP. They got the Cheer and Overgrowth to kite him up. They got the Nyx Assassin stuns to kite him up. They got just the Batrider as a hero to kite him up. Anna not having an easy game on the Templar Assassin by any means. NP here on the aggressive, controlling up this OG jungle, not letting him get any way back into this game. Very solid game from NV so far. And they seem to be going to Roshan, but do they have a medallion available? They have a medallion on AUI, no solo crest finish just yet, and with the Weaver and the medallion, they might be able to bring down this Roach relatively fast. It's dropping really low. Isama doing the damage. I think Puck has one of the better talent trees in the game of Dota 2. In fact, like one of his problems is like skating late game before, and Puck's new talent tree really lets him do that. Like he got a 420 GPM at 25. He's got a right click damage talent at 15. He's just got a lot of things going for him at the moment. I think Puck is a really good hero in the meta, and on a player like Fata, insanely strong. Kiasna trying to make his catch up. It seems like Notail's trying to get a Manta style up next. Do these wards get started out actually? I'm not quite sure. And this game, I think NP made a smart decision not to invest in a gem, like right from the get-go. Oh, actually they do have a gem. What am I saying? MSS got it. I mean, they do have 3 invis heroes, but that's not the biggest deal. Jirax, he gets stunned out. Oh, they find Envy here. Envy could be dead. He gets off the time lapse. Oh, so clutch. Envy's still standing. Frickin' Overgrowth gets popped. Everything getting popped now. AUI does fall. And he gets a buyback. He actually buys back, in fact. This under shrine, do NP actually want to fight this? Isama doing the best. But he's gonna be in trouble here too. Bata, he gets sigiled up. Sorry, charged up. And this looks like the cue to back out here from Team NP. Paradai does fall. AUI did commit his buyback. But all in all, not that much lost. Oh, as I say that, NP could be in trouble. NP could be in trouble here. He's trying to make the play on S4. Oh, 3-man dream kill coming out from Vara. Can NP gonna fall? He does have time, only 3 seconds. Oh, they get off the lasso now too. And he's in trouble. NP doing the damage at so low HP. He's still surviving. He gets his Aegis popped out now too. Notail gonna be in trouble. He's gonna fall. Is he gonna fall? He does fall. 4 heroes dead for NP. Sorry, for OG. And this is such a solid game from NP so far. Isama doing so good on so low HP there. I actually forgot he had the Aegis, but solid fight from NP regardless. And they seem to be trading high ground here. For 20 seconds before anybody respawns. Darkseid will be back in 10 seconds, but both the cores back up very late. Oh, they can actually bring down Jirax here. He's reacting so damn quickly to that burst from the puck. And he's dead. Tier 3 is gonna fall here. It's guaranteed gonna fall. Tier 3 dead. And are they gonna commit for more? S4 in the area. He gets up a nice vacuum. He's gonna commit the wall. He doesn't have wall. He does have wall available. S4 is gonna get blown up. No buyback available. Dreamcoil popped here under the tier 4s. Can they bring down Fly? Fly gets off his macro pie, but is it enough? He's gonna fall. Paladai blinks in. He's fine. He stuns up Ana with the carapace. And they get the meteor axe. And this is a massive win for NP. Getting the meteor axe. Everything. It's all good. It doesn't look like actually NP won a back. He's starting to hit up this tier 3 tower here next. They just got no shit to give right now. Chaos Knight. Oh, he could be found. They do have Lasso available. They don't want to commit for the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight gets off reality. Ana, what's he going? Nice overgrowth coming out from AR. Fought a double man silence. Stun. Lasso. Everything getting used. And this should be GG. And good game is called. Well goddamn played to Team NP. That was one of the most well executed drafts and just playstyles from NP. One of the most aggressive playstyles I've seen in a long time. And so successful. They just destroyed OG in the second game. And I'll see you guys in game 3. Well played to Team NP here in game number 2. Who was actually the MVP for NP last game? Like, okay, Fata, monster game, right? Monster game without a doubt. But like AUI was scouting so well on Tree and Protector, starting out the fights really well with just those hits into root. Pretty impressive so far. I don't know who was my MVP. I think I give it to AUI in fact. Or maybe E Sama gets the freaking MVP award for actually drafting that Batrider, because that Batrider shut down so many heroes from OG. Such a solid game. See you guys in game 3. Well played, well played, well played to NP. And game 3 is live. Oh man, NP put on a really impressive performance last game. Wow, they just they picked like 5 heroes that are just gonna run at you, and that's what they did the whole game. They in 30 minutes they had 41 kills, and they just won the game. They just stomped OG. It was a really impressive performance from side of NP. But I think on the side of OG, I think they OG deferred from their usual strat, or even the strat they played in game 1 of that big team fight. They just picked like standalone strong heroes like Chaos Knight, like TA and all that. They didn't have real big team fight last game, which is not a really OG style of playing. So hopefully, I think we'll see them go back for the more team fight sort of styles, and then it could be a whole different game. But it was a really impressive game from NP in the first game. I mean the last game. And yeah, I'm interested how they play this next game. It could be pretty impressive.
5 seconds remaining.
We see the Wisp Enchantress ban out from OG yet again. And NP, they ban out the Ember again, and a really good decision I think here is made. They ban out the Tree. Tree was honestly, I thought, the biggest problem hero for OG last game. Or rather the biggest asset for NP last game. Constantly scouting, initiating all the fights with that bash into root, and then you try to take the fight, and then he just pops the overgrowth, and from there it's already chaos. And talking about team fight, here we go. OG pick up Warlock first pick. So that's an OG hero. That's a fly hero. It's a really solid first pick. I've seen some teams punish the Warlock pick with a super aggressive offlane, like Legion Commander +1, which kinda, cause Warlock's really strong in the laning phase, zoning, all that sort of jazz. But Legion Commander +1 I have seen it shut down Warlock lanes. But here we go. We got a Puck first pick from Team NP this time with a Bane. Right, that's interesting. That is a very interesting for first duo picks. Obviously, Fata, my god, had a monster game on Puck last game. And I'm excited to see him back on the hero. I mean, it's just such a pleasure to watch playing Puck. He's really proficient in the hero, makes so much happen. He really just controls the tempo really well when he's on it. But now I'm interested to see what OG go for here. It's interesting to see, since the 7.06 started from the games I was checking at StarLadder, a lot of teams like to open with both their supports from the get-go, or support plus offlane, or they open support plus an offlane that could either be a 4 or a 3, like Clockwork or Sand King or something like that. NP taking a different approach here. They picked up their mid and a support straight from the start. But yeah, you just see what OG go for. They're taking their time with this pick, burning through the reserve time already. And I wonder, I feel like Ember Spirit has gone up in ban/pick or priority, you know what I mean? A lot of teams are starting to first pick the Ember, or first phase pick the Ember, and it's seeming really strong. Even if there's a counter to Ember in lane, it just feels like he can do so much as a hero. Or does so much as a hero, rather. Would you now burning through almost a minute of reserve time trying to figure out their next pick? Curious to see what they go for. Oh, we got a Nyx Assassin. Okay. So they're taking a page out of NP's book. And yeah, like I was saying, you pick up your support and you pick up your second pick is either something that can be a 3 or a 4, and then it keeps your draft really open. I really like that style of drafting. A hero I like to mention is Ogre Magi. It seems like it's sort of made a return to the meta. I know it's StarLadder, it's quite a big showing. Now in the newbie versus secret series, I see it's getting picked up as well. It's kind of weird to see Ogre back in the meta. Kind of cool. He's a fun hero to watch. Well, not a fun hero to watch. He's not a fun hero at all to watch. But like, it's good to just like walk into a lane over Ogre, 55 base damage, like 6 armor, and just run around and hitting people. It's a funny hero.
5 seconds remaining.
So we see a Dragon Knight ban from NP, and we see a Drow ban from OG. So actually, that's another like. There's the 2 heroes that have like push strats back. Like push strats would be like a kind of good thing in the meta again. Like Drow gets picked up quite a bit. Like I know newbie like to pick up their Drow and go for those sort of push strats. And like Dragon Knight, I feel like it's a hero in kind of a good space right now. He can put a lot of early aggression, scales pretty well into the later stages of the game. Only issue with Dragon Knight is he farms really slowly. Like if you're not getting towers and stuff, he can't really farm jungle and all that all too fast.
10 seconds remaining.
NP ban out the Earth Spirit, so nobody wants to face off against Jirak's Earth Spirit.
Remaining.
Feels bad, man. And that's a Beastmaster ban coming from OG. Obviously MSS, he's quite a well-known Beastmaster player from the games I've seen. NP pick up a Visage. Oh wow. They are taking a page out of Fly's book there too. Although AUI is quite a prolific Visage player himself. I wonder if it'll be him playing it or Pi. I think it'll be AUI playing it for sure. He's really good on the hero from what I've seen. He used to play it a lot for like old Cloud9 when they used to run the Visage draw strats. It was pretty damn OP.
Reserve time.
OG again. Really thinking about this next pick. I'm not quite sure how I feel about the Bane Visage support duo. Like 2 very strong standalone heroes, but like scaling, like going into mid game team fights, how much do these heroes actually provide? Is my question. We'll have to see. Maybe they. I mean, you got a team fight in your puck, so you have a team fight either in your carry or in your offlane, and then you're pretty much good to go, I think. Just with the puck and plus 1 more big team fight hero. And OG pick up the Terrorblade. That's an OG pick through and through.
Remaining.
I feel like Terrorblade got nerfed a little with the illusions doing less damage to towers, and kinda with that base movement speed thing. I'm not sure during Metamorph if how big of a nerf that is. But like Terrorblade, I think is still an obscenely strong hero, and the way OG run it, definitely something to look out for. To see what NB are gonna draft here. They're also taking their time, picking up. I wonder if they're gonna pick up the carry or the offlane, yeah.
Mirana.
They pick up Mirana.
OG
That is
turn to pick.
It is a very interesting pick to say the least. Where are they actually gonna run this Mirana? They got a sort of Bane Mirana combo going, but you already have a Visage in the support position, so it can't really be a support Mirana.
10
Could it be a?
seconds
Is it a safe lane farming Mirana? I don't know. Maybe like
5
a
seconds
3 position
remaining.
Mirana for SSS. I mean MSS. That could be it.
Reserve
I don't know.
Time.
We just have to see how they run it. I'm interested to see just what kind of success they have with the kitty.
Radiant team
And OG pick up the Storm now, 4th pick. Alright. It's a gutsy pick. But not that gutsy actually. They know the mid matchup already, the puck will be in the middle lane. It shouldn't be too like puck is good against Storm,
10 seconds
but like
remaining.
it's not impossible to lane against a puck as a Storm. Especially if you freaking Ana,
5
man.
seconds
He'll be
remaining.
fine. Hopefully. We hope so. All just depends on like how much
Reserve
rotations the
time.
supports make again. I think it's gonna be a big priority for NP to like actually kill Ana again in the laning phase, 1 or 2 times at least. And be thinking about this 5th ban. Now this is the beauty of picking the Nyx Assassin 2nd pick right now. You don't know if it's an offlane or a support. So yeah, you're thinking, should I ban an offlane? Should I ban a support? Should I ban an offlane? Should I ban a support? But like a lot of argument for the 4 position Nyx Assassin is like they say it's like in the offlane or at 4 it does the same thing, right? It's not much different in how you play the hero or how effective it is even.
Remaining.
And it was pretty damn successful last game.
OG's
I thought as a 4
turn to
position
ban.
for sure. They ban out the Conquer. Jirex really put fear into NP's heart with the Conquer pick last in the first game. He played it pretty damn well, I must say.
10 seconds remaining.
Pretty damn effective. That vacuum wall into the Conquer boat was just insane in that team fight in the Radiant jungle in game 1. Really good play.
10 seconds remaining.
I wonder, okay,
5
if
seconds
this is a
remaining.
3 position Mirana, I wonder if like Envy are gonna go for like some super hard carry for Eternal Envy, or if it's gonna be Envy on the Mirana. Just got 28 seconds here to pick something. Would you pick up a last pick Rubik? That's a nice pick. Jirex pretty damn
10
good on the hero.
seconds remaining.
Earth Shaker.
And just keeps your draft open. So it is an Earthshaker last pick. So it is in fact the carry Mirana, MSS on the Earthshaker. That is your second big teamfight hero, and it's pretty good against the Terrorblade too. I kinda like it. Let's see just how effective NP can actually play this draft. On the side of OG, that's a pretty standard OG draft, like Warlock, Terrorblade, even Storm, Rubik. Nyx Assassin, I don't know how much Nyx Assassin I've seen them play. But I have no doubt that S4 would be proficient on the hero. Like, what is an S4 good on, am I right?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And game 3 is live. Instant TP coming out from the Bane and the Rubiks. Let's see who gets on the ward first, and let's see if anybody gets scouted out here. Oh, Jirex gets on the ward here. This is a pretty nice ward actually. I saw in the last game the guy placed the ward here, which gave much less vision, but I guess that's probably harder to scout out. Pretty usual lane ward coming out from the side of Radiant.
Wow!
Oh man, these guys are just spamming their chat wheel right now. I actually like that one a lot. So trolly. But again, I don't think we see any really shaky level 1 ruin shenanigans. I mean, we have Bane Mirana, we could get some like 5-second arrow stuff going on here. We do have a smoke available. Do NP actually want to go for this? They can go into the Radiant jungle, there is 2 heroes standing there. And they do
30
smoke up.
seconds to battle.
Oh yeah, they drawing on the map. They want. Can they find this Terrorblade? If they find No-Tail Terrorblade, that'll be a really good find right as get going. Oh man, let's just take a moment to acknowledge No-Tail's Terrorblade. Such a nice Terrorblade. The wings are great, the blades are great. The color scheme of his Terrorblade is great. Okay, but let's focus on the game. They come in here. They're gonna get the sleep off. Are they gonna get the sleep off? They don't actually find no tail yet. They're gonna steal the ruin, but no, not getting that much out. I actually kind of like this. This is a really aggressive lane. They're gonna aggressive try lane this Bane, Mirana with the Visage, and they're gonna just 1v1 the MSS Earthshaker against the S4 Nyx Assassin, which these guys should kind of break even in the lane, I would say. And I think in the mid matchup, Puck should win against Storm Spirit in a pure 1v1. Okay, AUI says they have packet loss. Fly says we also have packet loss, and let's just fucking play. So yeah. Now Father's like, okay, fine. You wanna play? We're gonna play. But yeah, I think in the way NP are laning this, they should have the advantage. But then again, the defensive trial of Terrorblade, Warlock, Rubik isn't something you take too lightly. Oh, Vizzy just straight up left the lane. He's gonna go help bot. Terrorblade actually has 11 base armor going this 2-slipper build. Actually crazy good. Oh, looks like we find the Bane here. Paladai, he's just going 2v1, he doesn't really care. He's like, I got 4 armor, I got 62 base damage, come at me boys. Got boots level 1 too. So he's no real danger doing stuff like that. And how much can actually contest no-tail here in this lane? And is E's farm gonna suffer being here in the off lane? Oh, we'll find out slowly but surely. S4 not having a bad time here in the bottom lane. He's hit his level 2 already. Oh, AUI just stole that last hit from him right from under him. But MSS should have a monster time. Yo, with the Visage chopping him, he should have a great time farming this bottom lane. Vara trying to be the aggressor here in this lane. He is the guy with all the kill potential. I don't know, sports pop himself already. But yeah, the Puck v Storm matchup is an interesting matchup because like if the Puck can get 6 before the Storm Spirit does, you can actually kill him in lane solo. All depending though. Vara playing pretty aggressive here. Pila is also making the rotation. He's taking the tower shots. Is he gonna actually feed first blood here, walking so aggressively? He might actually. He's in trouble. He's in real trouble. One more crack trick, and that's first blood going the way of Ana. Not quite sure what Pi was actually thinking there, walking in like that. Not much communication with his Puck. And that's first blood going the way of Storm Spirit. I think Ana will be very happy with that. Space created, man. Space created. Summer not having the best time farming in the top lane, only sitting at 5 last hits 3 minutes in. No-tail not really affected by this Jew lane all too much. I mean, he's sitting at 16 CS, top of the CS shots. Earthshaker trying to keep up the pressure in this lane, and Earthshaker will be fine in this lane. Like he really would be. But despite the death from the Bane at the start, the Far is still breaking more or less even in this lane. He's kind of winning the lane still. He's just putting a lot of harass onto Ana. Ana doing some real damage. He's gonna get the pull off, but they have enough damage to bring him down actually. Oh, Far manages to dodge the attack, so nice little play from him there. And Far's gonna pop his self now too. Actually seems to be going down top. Do they actually want to die for this? No-tail taking some harass here from the Bane Zap. What? Bane Brain Zap. And actually Fart actually dies here. I'm not quite sure how that went down. Maybe he played a little too aggressive for Ana. Nice little play though. That's a second kill for Ana here in the lane, and what a lane that should be going the way of the Puck is going the way of the Storm, and that's very big, all things considered. Gonna find himself an arcane rune as well. And NP are losing this laning stage pretty damn hard. 4 minutes in, it's a 1,000 net worth difference already. Vara just hit his level 6. He's gonna try to get a solo kill or get a kill here on AUI. And is he gonna do it? He probably has more than enough damage to do it. And it's a disaster for sure. 3 kills going the way of Stormsport before even the 5-minute mark hits. Shrine's gonna be available in about 20 seconds. I wonder if he'll actually wait around for the shrine. Interested to see. I think he will actually. Nah, he's gonna go home. No need to waste a shrine just yet. That is your offlaner shrine, right? Where did I miss the kill? They got a kill on the Warlock here in the top lane. That's pretty cool. AUI picked up the kill. Got his level 3 with it. And Izama still not having a good time farming. He's only sitting on 8 CS 5 minutes in. Like, he's really not having a good time in the top lane. The carry's not getting that much farm, and MSS in the bottom lane isn't. He's getting a decent amount of farm, but it's not all that much. Farah, despite the solo death to Anamadu, he's sitting on a decent amount of CS. He's hit his level 6 now too. God, he went an odd bull too. He went 2 in Waning Rift and 2 in Illusory Orb. I wonder if he picked up the second point Waning Rift when he was trying to make the kill on Stormsport earlier. Oh, Noto's gonna pop his Metamorph straight off the get-go, trying to siege up this tier 1 tower. Just Terrorblade things. And it's not actually much NP can do to stop him. Mirana can't do all that much against a Terrorblade just smacking against your tower. The other heroes don't really look like they want to be in the area even. And T-Rex has done a pretty nice deep ward here. These two guys still trading farm in the bottom lane. Like, nobody really can do anything in this lane. Oh. They're popping spells, but nothing too catastrophic going on just yet. Oh, MSS gets off the stun. Can they get the Soul Catcher in time? When they do, they manage to bring down the next assassin. So that's a nice little pick off here in the bottom lane. Oh, they coil up Jirax. Can they bring him down in time? They do. Nice little kill here for Fata. Now, Anna zipping up to the high ground here. He's gonna try to bring on Fata. He has a TD. Can he get the hit off? He does. He's fine, and he gets another kill onto Fata. Anna sitting 4-0 just at 7 minutes. Having a monster game thus far. Good old Anna. That looked kind of good for NP there for a little bit. They got the kill onto the Rubik there on the low ground, but for Anna having the DD zipping up to the high ground, just doing so much damage to the puck.
Where's the party?
As for now, here is level 6. Who's gonna find out here? He can actually try and make this kill on Pi. Can he? Does he have enough damage? Yeah, Pi pretty tanky. I don't think S4 can solo kill anybody just yet. Someone's starting to get a little bit more in his lane. Got his phase boots now, sitting at about 22 CS at the 8-minute mark. Not the greatest, but not the worst thing ever too. Oh man, look at how much the Terrorblade right clicks do to him, and I think this might just be the Metamorphosis to bring down the top tower. If NP don't bring heroes down here, this is a max level Metamorphosis. This tower's gonna drop really fast. And oh, Sama dropping down real low. He's gonna be forced to TP out. And he should survive though. MSS still trying to harass out S4. And Bucky's making the rotation here. Can he actually bring Nutel down? He's gonna miss his orb. He gets up the double man Dream Coil though. MSS in the area. Get off for Echo Slam. They might get a double kill there. Double kill for the side of NP. Nutel down, Fly down, and the tier 1 tower still surviving. They might be able to get the deny on it too. That is a great rotation from Fada. And that's a large chunk of gold going the way of Team NP. 800 gold, and the first use of Echo Slam. Hashtag worth, my friends. Hashtag worth. AUI just trying to get up, taking the space here in the bottom lane. Trying to get up, finish up his level 6 here. Once he gets his birds, nice little addition to the team. And Fata seems to be going for the... Oh, he just got 2 down items and probably going straight for the blink tag this game. Not opting to pick up the veil first. Fata, he gets lifted up. Can they bring him down in time? They're gonna get the zip in. Can he pull Anna in time? Sorry, can he pull Fata in time? Anna gets left up. And Anna's still going for it. He wants Fodder. He gets the pull off. He's going in deep. Can he bring on Anna in time? Fodder in time? Anna manages to get the kill. 5-0 he's sitting now, but he could be in real trouble. Can he actually juke his way out of this? I'd be really impressed. He gets a large up off with the Soul Ring. And he's fine, but oh, Envy gets off an arrow. He kills Anna. Now he's going for more. Can he get Jirax too? He's out of mana. But can they do anything? No vision available for the... Oh! That mango was more than enough for... And he brought down Jirax. Messy engagement. Both the mids ended up falling there, but definitely was. Iisama picking up a very vital kill onto the Storm Spirit. That'll help his farm quite some bit. Fata suffering his third death here in the puck. Not the greatest thing either.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
And OG finally gets the top tower. Sadly, gets denied though. And Hotel, he's instantly playing objective gaming, TPs to the bottom lane. He's gonna pop Metamorphosis and go for the next tower immediately.
Dire's top tower
I like it, making space for Anna, just to, you know, transition from the Trade's Soul Ring to just get his Bloodstone. I think he actually bought the Soul Ring recently before he died, so not the worst thing ever. It does give away a hefty chunk of gold.
structures are fortified.
Smoke up from the side of OG. Anna and Jirax ready to go. They know AP gonna want to defend this. This is 3-man back up, and they're gonna get this PD out too. They find S4.
Radiant's bottom
Can they bring him down? He gets off the carapace just in time. Jirax gets left up too. Nice stun out from S4 onto Pilot. Oh, big Echo Slam and a double man Dream Girl coming out from Fata. Can they bring him 2 heroes down? Anna's dead. Jirax is dead. Can they get No-Tail here as well? No-Tail still sitting pretty big on the Terror Blade, and MSS, he's surviving on just 50 HP. He's glad to make it away with his life. But OG got what they really came for. They got the tier 1 tower. They did lose their Storm Spirit again, which isn't the greatest. But they did get the tower. They did get the tower. And I feel like this is a very different way NP are playing now as opposed to DAC. They're giving Iisama these super early game carries where you can just fight and make plays like the Weaver, like the Mirana. And I like it seems to be working for them, not the super late game carries that Ian usually likes to play. But oh, Anna gets a solo kill here in the top lane. 6 kills for Anna now at the top minute mark, and he got one of the birds too. That's like 6.5 kills, 100 gold from a bird. It's a big deal, really is. Can he go deny the ruin with his bird? Is he gonna do it? Nah, he's not. He's leaving it. Oh, they get the Fiend's grab onto Anna. They got the bird stunned too. MSS doing some real damage and they bring down Anna. That's a 3rd death for Anna on his Storm. And yet again a super action-packed game coming out from both these sides. But now Warlock's hit is level 6 and they have Golem available. This next push could be big for them. No Metamorph available, so I don't know how they really want to take this fight. Farah's got an Invis Ruin. He can get a double man silence off and get a Quill. Oh, but they scout him out. They dropped the Sentry Ward. So what did Jirax steal? He got a Dream Quill. Oh, he got the orb. He's gonna orb out. Oh, but the Quill breaks. MSS gets a big stun off. 1 hero down. 2 hero down. Can they get more? No-Tail dropping down low.
middle tower
But he's fine. He's fine. He's gone. That's a really big teamfight win for the side of NP. But again, OG get what they came for. They get the tower. It's costing them a lot of lives though. I mean, they're getting these tier 1 towers, but is it really worth it losing 2 or 3 heroes every time?
Dire's middle tower
They
is
still have the Warlock Golem, and they still have Metamorphosis, so if they want to try something else again, they OG are in a position to do that. And NP yet was looking like another solid game coming out from them. Anna, he's gonna get started out. Oh, E somehow with the snipe there on those creeps. It looks like E is gonna pick up a Maelstrom yet again, not wanting to buy the Axe. And I think with all the nerfs that Axe been taking over the last couple of patches, I really don't think it's that great of an item like it used to be when it came out. When it just came out. No-Tail still yet to progress to his first item. He seems like he finished up a Dragon Lance now, so he's got that going for him before the next siege starts. Helping quite a bit to siege from just quite a distance away.
Dire's top
And Anna still quite a while off his Bloodstone. About maybe 1,500 gold from having completed Bloodstone. S4 gonna do S4 things. He's gonna scout up the hill. He can't find AUI here. This could be a big pick. You got his hero smoke behind him too. AUI, he's finished up his scripts. He's gonna be backing out now. So I don't think actually OG find anybody with the smoke rotation. Yeah, it's a E summer backed out. It's very stable plays here. We don't score too much, but it looks like OG actually, as I say that, going to be committing for this tier 2 push top. This is not the easiest tower to defend for the Radiant. They do have Echo Slam available, they do have Dream Coil available, but do they want to fight into Golem Metamorphosis is the question. They're going to pop the Camarana ulti. They're going to go for this. But OG have good game sets. They don't want to commit too much for this. They've done their damage to the tower. Now they're just getting out. Nothing too big committed there. Just the Metamorphosis cooldown and that's about it. And how much damage they do? They did about quarter HP damage to the tower. Not the greatest. But S4 still in the area. He's scouting out. OG could actually re-engage as they do have Golem available. Metamorphosis still about... Oh, I just caught a duration left actually. But oh, Envy gonna drop down really low. They get a stun off. Is it enough damage to bring down Envy? Yeah, you really do bring down Eternal Envy. Nice little pick and good patience from S4 there. And now also getting the chance to farm out here bottom. They're gonna get the Fiend's grip on him. MSS in the area, get the hit off. They got stuns available, they got extra time available. All coming in. They have more than enough damage to bring down Ana. Death number 4 for the Storm Spirit. I mean, I think guess it's better to suffer the death now before the Bloodstone comes. And he's still not that far off the Bloodstone despite the 4 deaths. Oh, they get the stun off onto Jirax. MSS with a very clean stun. S4 in the area. He gets up the Spike Carapace. They have enough arrow coming out too. Big arrow from E Summer, but can they get any more? Oh, 2-man Dream Coil coming out from Fata. Big Echo Slam coming out. Return Rock coming out from Fly, but is it enough? Noto gets off the stun. He should be fine. But 3 heroes are dead for the side of OG. Ana will be responding in about 5 seconds. Noto dropping on low and he dies. He falls to the second Star Storm of Eternal Envy. They get up another arrow to Fly, and this is going to be the 4th hero down. It is the 4th hero down. Very well played from Envy. Oh my god, these guys are just spamming. Notice they even used the all chat one. Feels bad, man. But again, Envy are doing a great job of putting on this early aggression. But if you actually look at the map, they still have OG still have 3 towers up. I mean, this one probably gonna fall here to the Birds and E Summer. And the net worth isn't that big of a difference. I mean, 17 to 7 in kills, but just 500 net worth advantage for the side of the Radiant. So, game's still pretty even, all in all. But after that tower, actually, the gold graph has just shot up. 1.5k advantage. Still not the biggest deal 18 minutes in. It just feels to me like it's kind of like the second game all over again. Like, NP are running at you and it doesn't feel like OG have all that much to deal with it. I mean, they have the team fight with the Warlock ulti, the Metamorphosis, all that kind of stuff, but it's just not, they're not getting any clean team fights off. Like, NP are doing a good job. They pick off the Storm bottom and then they take the fight. So they're fighting 4v5 with a great run at you lineup. And even with the Golem coming out, it's just not enough. S4 is going to get fine. Oh, Farah gets a Dream Coil through the inverse. Do they have a Sentry Ward for him? They do have a Sentry Ward for him. Has a TD available, and S4 should be dead here. Really nice play from Farah there. Very well played. Crispy plays, as they say. And has now completed up his Bloodstone. Yeah, before the 19-minute mark. He's farming up pretty nicely, and the next fight will be big for him. Like, if he can survive the next fight, get up a couple of Bloodstone charges, it'll be big. But if he actually die again in the next fight, it might just be a bit of a catastrophe for Ana and the side of OG. They're gonna pop the Moonlight Shadow right now. Can they find anybody is the question. There's 2 heroes showing mid. Isama is here and in the area. Parker and blinking, he gets off the orb. Does he have Dream Coil available? He does not have Dream Coil available. But can they bring down? Massive Echo Stamp coming from MSS. They get 2 heroes picked immediately. Anna's in real trouble now too. He's getting a kill. He gets a kill on the Eternal Enemy. He gets those Bloodshot charges. Massive Golem coming out. Farah could be in trouble. Does Anna have enough to zip? He's gonna zip. Is it enough? He gets stepped up now. Paladai, he's walking up to his shrine. Does he pop it just yet? And he's fine. So support and off lane for the carry. It's a pretty evil trade. Both teams committed a lot. Echo Slam committed and Golem committed. That's a pretty even trade so far. That was not bad for either side there. I think probably favors Ochi a little better there. I don't know. At least Anna didn't die with these Bloodstone charges. And he's got himself a regen now too. So everything's all good. Kind of a 4v5 fight there too. Neutral did not make an appearance there, so let's start the Terrorblade. OG looked pretty damn convincing there with the Storm Bloodstone.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Where to if you NP or OG right now? I think the both teams are pretty complacent with just like chilling out and farming. Maybe NP wait for the Moonlight Shadow and the Echo Slam again. Nope, they just smoke up. They want to go for this. They got no chill right now. Where they gonna go? The Shrine is available here for the Dire. And Aoi is showing in the top lane, so I don't know who they're gonna find. There is nobody in this side of the jungle. They're gonna pop the Moonlight Shadow here as well. But it seems like nobody is here to be found. Can they get some deep wards or something here? Can we get something out of the smoke gank? I don't think so. Just a missed. A dodged gank actually, rather, from the side of OG. I think it's Scanny on Fata mid. But he already committed and showed the smoke. Now the OG heroes are rotating back. They want to defend their middle tower if NP try to go for it. It's the calm before the storm. Everybody's in the area. Who wants to take this fight? Doesn't look like anybody wants to take this fight so far. And
The prize is mine.
looks like the Searching is actually going to build the Solar Crest himself this game. So it's like just the standard like off-lane thing. You just buy Solar Crest.
Radiant's bottom tower
And
is
oh,
under attack.
they get the vision of all of this with their ward here. And they're going to just go straight into the Roshan pit. And I like this a lot from NP. Good game sense. And they can afford to do this. They're going to sack their bottom tower, but they get the Roshan. That might be a fair trade.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 2 for Roshan.
Dire's middle tower is under
I think
attack.
NP will take that actually. They can really play aggressive with this now.
Are fortified.
Ana smoked up. They want to make a play here. Can they pick up Farah before the fight? Nice stun coming out from S4. Farah's going to fall here. Farah's dead. He's dead. No buyback available. Fiend Scrub is coming on in terribly. Can they bring on Don't on time? They do. So it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Ana zipping in, doing the damage. Can he bring out the Bane? Bane gets off his sleep. AOI in trouble himself. Oh, missed Echo Slam coming out from MSS. It's a disaster. Who else is here? MSS having to get the hell away. Isama throwing on his arrow, but it's not enough. MSS gonna fall. Can they catch Isama as well? Nick stun up in 2 seconds. Esmo gets off the blink. He stuns up the Bane. Is it enough? Ana trying to zip down. But I don't think they get the last 2 heroes. And if you OG, you're really happy with that fight. You kill off the puck from the start, and you just take a very favorable fight. You lose your Terrorblade, but you get 3 heroes in return, and I think OG is definitely happy with that. Definitely happy with that, for sure. No-Tail did die again, though. Not the greatest. They just did a really good job of killing the puck right from the start of the fight. I liked it a lot.
Dire's middle tower
Aegis
is under
is still
attack.
up in a line on Isama, so I wonder if MP try to take another fight. They only have Echo Slam on cooldown for another 70 seconds or so. But after Metamorphosis is committed, you can it'll be back up in 30 seconds. It's all good. No team really has a clear advantage now besides the Aegis on the plate. Golem is also down for another 80 seconds, which is very well worth a mention.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
S4 seems like going back for the Hand of Midas. Pretty standard next build as well. His top lane still pushing in. A nice chunk of farm for E Summer actually. And he's having a good time with Mirana so far. Sitting at about 3rd place in the net worth. He has the Aegis. But Ana, despite having all those deaths in the beginning, he's sitting at top of net worth by quite a margin. 1300 gold, 8 kills. Ana in a good place right now. Let's finish up his Orchid as well. So he's gonna definitely be a problem for a lot of the heroes in the next fight. Sama, he has no way to debuff the Orchid. Fata, he got a Yule Scepter, but if he's forced to use it, Ana can easily pick off the puck. Maybe we see a Lotus Orb or something like that come on from one of the heroes in NP, just to like deter this insane Orchid usage from Storm. I think Ana is definitely going to be the hero to watch out for in the upcoming fights. Okay, NP want to use the Aegis. They want to siege up this bottom tower, tier 1 as well. But OG's not giving up on a fight. They pop the Dream Coil on one hero, just on S4. Is it actually enough? MSS with a massive Echo Snap. Can they bring on Ana here? Is it enough damage? They get off the Beam Drop. Oh, but it gets cancelled. Golem coming out too. Now Fata could be in trouble. Nice pull there from Ana. He gets a double kill there with that hit. Aegis is popped. MSS trying to do the deeps. He kills Nyx Assassin. But can they do more? Eternal Envy, he could be in trouble here. Is he gonna fall? He's still standing. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far, but Fata did fall. MSS now falls as well. Eternal Envy, he's staying around. He doesn't want to back out just yet. That's 19 blood. Oh, Ana zipping in deep. He gets the silent Orchid onto Eternal Envy. Can he bring him down? Sleep base pop. Is it enough? Is it enough? Oh, Eternal Envy dead, but can they bring on Ana in return? It'll be a massive kill, but I don't think they're going to get it. Another kill, triple kill for No Tail. And Ana still surviving, sitting on 21 Bloodstone charges now. That is another big team fight win for OG. The Golem coming at such a clutch time, cancelling the Bane ulti to keep Ana alive. And the Storm Spirit is just running rampant right now.
That should help.
I feel like for NP, you just gotta be getting more when you're committing that Dream Coil. Like, it's really hard to just burst on the Nyx Assassin when you commit the Dream Coil like that. It worked out in the end with a great... It didn't work out in the end, but it was a good follow-up Echo Slam coming out from MSS. But I don't know, I think NP might have to think about taking fights a little differently than that. Like, you gotta get maybe the Terror Blade or the Storm Inner Silence before you take a fight. Garus completed his Manta style now as well. So he can actually debuff the Puck Silence. And also picking up a triple kill in the last fight has really bumped up his farm as well. He's sitting at about 11k net worth. Quite a sum ahead of Summer on his Mirana. And net worth starting to fall in favor of the Dire for OG here. As for looking to make these rotations. Summer, good game sense. He's just leaping out, getting the hell out of there. And it seems like Summer is going for BKB next.
Illusion.
A prize.
OG are happy with this. They OG are not in a rush for this game. They don't need to force anything. They can just react to whatever NP do because they just have a lineup that scales so well into the late game. Storm Spirit, Terrorblade is just crazy strong. Even Warlock as a support is really good in the later stages of the game. S4's bottom Midas, OG in a real comfortable place right now. And the net worth is just, lead is just getting bigger and bigger. Almost 4k now by the 30-minute mark. NP, they must be feeling like they have to do something right now. They're gathering up. They're gonna pop a smoke. No, they don't want to do anything just yet. Looks like OG wanna push this top tower.
Radiant's top tower.
They're doing it. I don't think NB actually can contest this. This is gonna be easy tier 2 tower for the side of OG. That's a free tower for No Tail there. And he's sitting at about 3.5k gold as well, so he's sitting pretty damn pretty right now. And he got Metamorphosis. Does he actually want to thread in the high ground here? or just turn and go for the mid tier 2. But the question, can NP actually defend this middle tier 2?
Tower is under
I mean,
attack.
they could try, but it'll be catastrophic. They lose this fight, that could mean high ground. He pops the Moonlight Shadow. Can they actually do this? Is the question. Wada is ready. Nocturne sitting very safe. They're farming almost on the hill, hitting the tower almost from the high ground.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
They get the deny on the middle tier 2, so I guess not the greatest thing, but not the worst case ever. Worst case either. Noji are pretty happy with the place they're in right now. Next Roshan will be up in a matter of seconds, actually, 30 seconds. Anas picked himself a DD rune, picked himself up a DD rune yet again. S4 doing the scout here with his vendetta. Who can he find? I don't think he can find anybody here in the jungle. But there's the vision that an Nyx assassin provides. It's just great alone. The information you get, just crazy. Notil nearing his completion of a Scotty. It's actually so broken, you fatal bonds, then you can farm ancients too. It's actually so efficient. Look at that. Better than Magnus in power. But then the sad thing is the Warlock gets all the last hits as well. Pretty funny. Nothing like a farmed Warlock, right? Get a Axe Scepter, get a Refresher, get a Blink, get a Bloodstone too. 6 Golems coming out. XD. NP trying to do what they can do, sieging up this tier 2 tower, but looks like OG want to take this fight. They're rotating in a lot of heroes. Can Ana get a zip in? Can they initiate a fight? NP happy with that. They're gonna back out. A lot of damage there. Gonna force the issue of anything here. I think OG are in a much better shape to fight right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And the Roshan has respawned, and that's where OG are going. They do have a solo class available, they don't, but yeah, they got more than enough damage bringing on Roshan anyway. Orchid pop now too. And actually, if we know, and more importantly, can actually contest this Roshan. With the Warlock Golem available, it might be a really risky fight.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They
attack.
smoke up, they might wanna, I think they might actually want to contest this. They're gonna go for it. Roshan still at about quarter HP. Scotty, is he gonna get delivered? Arrow's gonna get thrown out. It hits the Roshan. Is it enough? S4 doing the Scotty things. How's the spike gonna go? Warlock Golem gets dropped. E-Summer gets caught. He forced to pop the BKB. He's dropping down real low to the Storm Rightings. E-Summer stalls right at the start, dies right at the start of the fight. Now it's 4v5. Do NP carry on this fight? They seem to want to retreat, but can they? They will. That is an Aegis in the Hammer of the Storm Spirit, and that's 22 bloodshot. 22 Bloodstone charges and an Aegis with a cheese, and Ana makes a massive zip trying to make the play in AUI. He gets left up. S4 in area 2. Can they kill the Visage? Double hero stun coming out from S4. Farah dropping down real low himself. Ana is in area, he drops on the Remnant, and Farah is dead. No buyback available on the puck, and this could be this is a disaster as the emote says. Ana, is he gonna Aegis gonna get expired? He has a regen. He has a regen, Aegis, and cheese with 24 Bloodstone charges. That's essentially 4 lives on the Storm Spirit. Actually, it's crazy, and that's definitely going to mean 1 Rax here. No buybacks available. Terrorblade, Storm just hitting away. And NP are in a dire state of affairs right now.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
And OG are happy. They got what they came for. They got the melee racks. They still have the Aegis. They don't have to force anything here. Again, they can just wait out, go to the next lane, push out the other lanes, and go for the Rax player right again. 50 seconds before Metamorph is up. And I think OG are really happy with the way the game's looking right now. But what if you team NP, like, Puck just feels like it dies so easily to the Storm Spirit. I mean, he's got a Lincoln Sphere now, but is it enough actually? Really, is it enough? The Earthshake has kind of fallen behind. Your Mirana just doesn't really do all that much as a carry. Like, it was good in the early game, but what does he really provide now? What does he do? As opposed to a hero like a Terrorblade who can just put out mad amounts of physical damage and siege really well. But in E Summer we trust. Well, NP do have good high ground defense. They have Puck Green Coil. They do have a Echo Slam. Kitty's not bad, throwing out random arrows too. And maybe just maybe they can defend their next high ground, win a couple of fights, and they could be back into the game. They're just gonna take away these shrines now too. Keep that map control up and high. And OG looked like they want to start the siege up again. Warlock Golem is back up. Metamorphosis is available. And Notel's going to pop it. He got an army of illusion just sieging away so far. Whoop, the stuns are coming out. Notel's just sieging this up. Ana's going to zip in deep E. Someone forced to pop the BKB. Ana gets stunned up. He still has Aegis. He still has cheese. And Aegis is gone. He does have cheese available. Notel's just hitting a rash. He's just playing Objective Gaming. He gets off the orb. Alright, got a mad spike of lag. Massive golem coming out from fly. Can they bring on any more? Ana is trying to do as much damage as he can. But Notil, he's just playing Objective Gaming, taking the racks. Nobody's dead yet from NP, nobody's dead yet from the side of OG, but the second line of racks has fallen. And again, OG got what they came for. No reason to give anything away. You just take the buildings and you just leave. Not much more you need to do. 15k net worth deficit, 2 lanes of racks down, and oh, Ana making a play here, killing off EE Summer. And I can't help but feel like the end is near for Team NP right now. But again, we have the Chikira, we got the Puck, we have EE Summer. We could see some Chaos Tongue action coming out here. Well, that's what I like to believe anyway. Ana's picking himself up Arcane Rune as well. Ana's just like, he's like the S4 now, picking up rune after rune. So good. He still has the cheese, in fact, 25 Bloodstone charges, cheese. And Ana's just in a great space right now. I mean, if he dies in a fight after he uses cheese, he can just, like, with the instant respawn, buy TP boots, rejoin the fight. Actually, he just bought a BKB now, so I don't think there's going to be any killing of the Storm Spirit with that BKB up and on the line. And it seems like Notiel is going for MKB straight up next. Very good against all these medallions and solar crisps, of course. And just a mad amount of damage from that item. And the next Roshan's up in about 3 minutes. I don't even know if they've waited that long. I think they just wait Warlock ulti and they just go for it. Warlock ulti back in about 35 seconds. They can start the siege already, I guess. So I'm going to be showing you in the lane. The pings are coming out. They know Notel's up there, but what are they going to do about it is the question.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Illusion just doing illusion things, sieging up here. Base attack them so good. Hitting away at those racks. The Warlock Golem is up and ready. Level 3 Golem, Lotus Orb. Now they're gonna go for this play or they want to wait out the Roshan. It's still 2 minutes before the next Aegis is up. But they're gonna smoke up here behind Notail. And he's gonna pop the Metamorphosis. Is this gonna be the last fight for Team NP? Notail pops the Metamorph. This could be the last and final fight for Team NP here. Can they do it? Notail, he gets Solar Crested up. rest of OG, they're waiting very patiently here. They want to walk into the base. Oh, Jirex tried to get the left up, but he got the Lotus Orb. I'm sorry, the Lincoln Sphere. They're going to go for this guy. Can they bring down Eternal Envy? He gets his BKB off, he pops the Shrine. Now they're going to go on the Earthshaker. Can he bring him down in time before he gets up the Echo Slam? Nana burning a lot of mana here. He still has the cheese available. He's going to zip out. But No-Tail still playing objective game. He's just going for the racks. His team just making space right now. So many illusions available. Oh, nice Echo Slam coming out from MSS. Can No-Tail get out the Thunder before he dies? He's still standing strong. He's still standing really strong, doing so much damage. No-Tail falls. He's going to... Buybacks are coming out. 2 buybacks from Earthshaker and from Morana. They're going to try to go more. Anna's still here doing super damage. He gets arrowed up now too. He gets off the... the Lotus Orb is up. It is available. Anna going to zip out. He's still standing. Last Rax is still up. But oh, S4 could be in trouble. And S4 falls here in the end. So, 2 buybacks were committed. But their last Rax does remain. They managed to bring down the big scary Terrorblade, and they're still into this game, most importantly. Not the worst case for Team NP right now. And Honor finds himself yet another DD ruin, and I feel like there's double ruin spawning for heroes like Storm and even a Quap. It's actually really good in those later stages of the game.
Where's the party?
He can pop this Arcane Ruin now with the DD and just zip. Look at that. Oh my god, so much damage coming out. He's here. He gets stepped up. He's going to get arrowed now too, but he pops the BKB. But he gets arrowed anyway. What is this? It's easy. Anna actually going to fall here. Anna's dead. That's a lot of gold going the way of NP, and Warlock's going to be in trouble here too. Warlock is dead. Oh, but the golden drops on death. That's pretty damn swaggy. That's 2 heroes dead. And OG not playing the usual characteristics of calculated Dota right now.
Regeneration.
Someone got that Mjolnir, full Mjolnir shift queued up. Just gonna leave that Talisman of Evasion just to be just some casual form of evasion. Nothing really too much. Stormspur got a regen again. Oh, Anna doesn't even care this time. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna wait around. Once Warlock's back up, Ulti will be back up. Roshan, is he gonna respawn? Oh, in a minute's time it'll be back up. And then I think OG try just do the same thing. Just go for the base again. And just waiting around, controlling up this area. This is a 5-man smoke up from Team NP. This is a ballsy play. They're gonna try contest this Roshan. Can they find anybody else? If they catch the Terrorblade right here from the get-go, they might actually be able to win the fight. So AUI smoke gets popped and he gets scouted out. He's almost gonna pop his ulti. Can he find anybody? No-Tail, very deep here farming the lane. And NP, nah, he's gonna back out. He's gonna chance anything just yet. Oh, Anna's gonna pop the rune. He gets off the pool. Pops the BKB now too. Can he bring on Isama in time? He gets golden up. He gets the leap off, but he's standing. Can Anna do more? They pop the shrine now as well. Oh, no shrine actually popped just yet. Oh, nice echo time coming out, getting the Terrorblade. They get the Fiend Trap on the Terrorblade now too. Big coil coming out from Fada. Can they actually bring down Terrorblade? They do bring down No-Tail. No-Tail's dead. He does have a buyback, and Anna could be dropping relatively quickly too. He's zipping as far as he can, but can they catch him? And another successful defense from Team NP. The network graph is only 10k right now, and they might actually be in position to take or contest this next Roshan. And OG playing not like themselves. They're not playing that usual calculated Dota love to see, but oh, and I have a massive zip out, killing Sama, and no buyback.
Wow!
That's a nice little play there, Ana. Zip halfway across the map and TP out. That's pretty damn well played, not gonna lie. But yeah, if you're OG, I don't know why you just don't take out the Roshan and then go for it. But I don't know. It was close, I guess. Team NP played that team fight really well there, managing to get off the Terror Blade, getting the Fiend drop onto the TB. Well played the Team NP. Yotel picking himself up a DD yet again. He's gonna have a Bloodthorn coming in the courier, so his damage output is gonna be pretty insane with the DD and the Bloodthorn. Can really burst on somebody quickly during the fight. Someone's BKB sitting at just a 5-second duration right now, but the item's really showing its worth. Stormfront tried to jumps the Mirana every time, and the BKB lets him survive that. They got the Bloodthorn now too, so they got the Bloodthorn now too, so the Roshan is really quick.
Looking for me?
But NP, do they want to actually fight this? Someone's back, they're all ready. They want to go for this. Can they get there in time? Roshan not actually dropping that particular gun, not that fast. NP might actually be able to fight this. Jirax is there waiting in the trees. Vada's going to push out the middle lane. They are smoked up. Can they get there in time? Roshan, less than quarter HP now. Can actually NP get here? They're gonna make the play. They kill off S4 right from the get-go. S4 does not have a buyback available. They didn't commit all that much. They did commit Fiend's grub though, actually. Now, Ana gonna jump in. Someone gets up the BKB but doesn't have leap available. Ana might just be able to hit him down, and they do. Someone without a buyback. They get up the Dream Kill here on Jirax, but is it enough? Oh my god, Ana so much damage with that Bloodthorn. Jirax is fine. Bane is dead. What is next for Team NP? Bane doesn't have a buyback, EAE doesn't have a buyback, and Metamorph wasn't committed actually there in that Roshan fight, so Bane's gonna be forced to buyback. But I think Note is just gonna walk up the high ground and pop the Metamorph and take this Rax. What they should have been doing. What they tried to do 3 times now. Puck gonna try his best. Ana gonna zip in with this Bloodthorn. Damage output is just insane. Notail doing the objective gaming thing, trying to take down these last Raxes. Can they do it? They're gonna try. Notail pops the BKB and just gonna force these Raxes. Nothing NP can do. They're going for this. The Chinese pop. Mega Creeps is available. Ana zipping in deep. He gets off the Blackthorn. He's gonna go in. He's trying his best. Trying to bring down the Bane. Bane gets Lincoln straight up. Double kill. Nice triple man Dream Coil. Big Echo Slam, but it's not enough. And everybody's dead. Another Echo Slam coming out, but that's from the Rubik this time, and that should be GG. Ana zipping into the fountain, no respect right now. And Notail doing Notail things, objective gaming. Earthshaker buys back though. Can they do this? Can they stop the push? Earthshaker the blinking. Can they bring down Notail in time? He gets being grizzled up. He pops his BKB. Notail is dead. Can they bring down Ana now? Ana doing the zipping. He's trying to bring people down as fast as he can. He's trying. He's got his BKB pop now too. Can they bring down Ana? Ana zipping left. Ana zipping right. Ancient dropping down low. Can they do this? Oh, so close. He can have a double man stun, but can they follow it up with anything else? And NP holding on for dear life right now. The base is still standing. Mega Creeps is here, but they're not giving up just yet. Whoa! Shiva's got now on Puck. They gotta defend the Ancient. This thing's dropping so low, so fast. But I guess OG are really happy with that. They got the Mega Creeps. Throne is dead. Tier 4s are dead. They just respawn, pop the Metamorphosis, and do the same thing again. I mean, I think Nozel just pops the BKB and starts hitting the Throne. He'll probably get it in that time. Or Metamorphosis. So I don't think there's any real fear of OG to lose this game. But oh my god, that is a far zip from Ana. He has regen DD. I mean, this ruins is actually ridiculous, this game. I don't know what Mr. Gaiman was thinking about adding double ruins after 45 minutes. But holy shit, is Anna enjoying it. Now OG ready to make that final push.
Invisibility.
Alright, Anna's gonna find a DD again. Does he want to pick it up? Actually, that's one. Oh, they're gonna leave it for no-tail. He's gonna pick it up with the Terror Blade, and oh my god, so much damage. In fact, no-tail has a bottle himself, so they've got this whole like ruin new age 7.06 meta down. I like it. I'm gonna remember this for my pubs. You know what I mean? At plus 45 minutes, you gotta go pick up all those ruins. Be effective. I like it a lot. This could be the final push. MSS drops down the stun, delaying the creeper from getting into the face. But oh, Anna's gonna zip in real deep. The Bane Steep comes out. Anna, his BKB charge is not that long, and he just has force to zip out. But no tail, he pops the BKB, he brings on MSS, and he's just gonna hit the throne. And I don't think he can take it on in BKB duration. Can he do it? Can it be defend? And now that's GG. Well played. Not for lack of trying, NP, they played pretty damn well. I mean, at one stage in this game, it was 17-7 in favor of NP. But OG's objective gaming with the Terror Blade is still proving yet again how strong it is. And they too good on the hero. They just played too well around it, and well played to OG. They moved to... I mean, this is double elimination, so NP aren't out to anything. But yeah, nice games. Good series. I'll see you guys in the next round.